The Wild Wild West.
And we are beginning. Thank you guys for coming. God damn, Yannis Pappas, Chris Distefano, the History Hyenas, dude. Thank you guys for coming.
We're here.
Thank you.
I'm pumped, dude.
Dude,
Thank you.
Thanks for having us. And I just want to say, because the last I was on the show a couple of weeks ago, or a month ago, Giannis, and I just want to say to all your fans out there, say something about my hair now. Look at my hair now, dude. You guys were talking shit saying I had no hair product in, my hair was flat. What about now?
It looks great
Right,
now.
dude? Now I look like a 60s crooner.
Yeah.
And look at Giannis's hair, dude.
I look great.
That looks good.
That's painted on.
That looks good. The wave.
Right?
Yeah.
So I just want to make sure everybody fucking knows
True.
what's up.
And I'd
We gotta
like
bring
to
it back.
say, I'd like to say it's good to be here in Republican Hollywood, and
Yes.
the candidate over here and the candidate over here.
Yeah.
They got bad hair. They're no good for you. I will make it so barbecue is available for everybody in this city at all times.
Yeah.
And I just always wanted to stand at a podium and feel like I'm in a primary.
It feels good, doesn't it?
It
Well, you
feels
know what
fucking powerful.
I know.
I want to almost go like, yes, I said Houston.
Yes.
You feel it now.
You
exactly
feel the
power.
fucking
Dude.
being white and standing behind this podium is.
It's
I
good.
got ideas right now.
I'm telling you, man, not that I've ever agreed with anything that Hitler said, and I despise the Nazis and what they did, but if you
sure.
just want to AI, listen to Hitler speeches in English and just change out the words from Germany to America in your head, you'll get really pumped up for the day.
Yeah.
That
Can you
guy
do
just
that?
knew how to light a fire under you, dude.
Yeah.
Really?
The way that he would speak about Germany was like, I fucking get it, man.
Yeah, it was like
Yeah.
they tied to their like mythic folklore of like the German here and all that stuff. And yeah, that would for sure get anyone pumped.
Dude,
up.
he was telling people, like, if you die in battle, you're going directly to Valhalla and you're going to ride you're riding like, eagles there. And it's just like, he was like, Germany is versus England right now. Germany's versus Great Britain, at that moment when they're in that war. And he says, we are two superpowers. And the only way to win is one of us is going to have to be destroyed. And it will not be Germany. And the crowd goes nuts. You're like, fuck yeah.
Oh my God.
Dude, I started putting on my fucking boots.
Yeah.
I was like ready to
He
go.
has an outfit.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, you can always give the devil his due. Like everyone's
it.
always like, he was a fucking failed artist. No one liked him. It's like people liked him, dude.
No, the
people were
kid,
kind of
course,
pumped
man.
on
he
him.
was a closer. I mean, he was a headliner. You can't. He
Yes.
was a guy when he went up. You're like, all right, we should only do another show 2 days from now.
Yeah.
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 Let people kind of settle.
Yeah.
He was a talker. I think he gelled the hair, but I think he left the front flap. I think he knew the
Let it do it.
effectiveness of
True.
the
The flat front.
It was a tail.
Right.
It was a tail feather.
And then I
Yeah.
always loved when he did that afterwards. When he-
Yeah.
when
Dude,
he
what I
was
like
just
about-
gathered himself and he did that.
Smeared it back.
Dude, what I like about standing up too is this is a fit city. You could just get your calf raises in while
You
you're.
can.
That's
Yeah, I'm telling you.
and that's why I think you did it, dude. It's just like a workout.
I know. I was tired of sitting around all day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up with all the gay art over here?
I thought it was visually striking. This is nice. My friend told me about this painting. I'm like, I looked it up. I was like, perfect.
Yeah.
I just wanted something kind of intense, and then
Well, I was telling you on the plane, he's a guy, he jerks off to erotic poetry. So this
Yeah.
kind of goes with it.
Yeah.
Which I've started doing now, by the way,
The
because
erotic
it's
is
awesome,
nice.
dude.
I'm
So
telling
you
Yeah.
kind of like us have a little bit of a female brain.
yes,
Because
100%.
you like the imagination. Yeah.
exactly.
Well, that's not uncommon amongst us. We are performers, and here's the thing.
Yeah.
If you're a performer and you get into the arts, you at least got nicked. You at least got nicked with
by
the
the
gay
gay
gene.
gene.
You got nicked. Some people get
I
fully
agree.
clipped,
I
like
agree.
Mateo Lane. We got nicked.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
We got nicked.
We got nicked.
That's what gives us our eye. For
And we
it.
all got nicked. We all
Yeah.
got nicked, and our wives and girls, they all know that we're kind of like out of their friend group, they're proud of us, but they're like, my husband's kind of gay.
Yeah.
And
I
they
know.
just accept it.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, it's like embarrassing. I don't know what to do. Like I was just like talking sports. I don't follow it at all. So that it makes me feel really gay when other men are like, dude, you blah blah. And I'm like, I don't.
When you
really
told me
care.
that the last time I came on the show, it's something that I swear to God, there's, I'm 40 now, you wake up, you have to pee or whatever.
Yeah.
And there's been multiple times in the past months since I've been on your show where I've woken up and like, I can't believe Matt doesn't know anything about sports.
I don't know anything.
And I've just been thinking about it because you're such a guy who, you look at this guy, you listen to this guy, you're like, he's going to be like an NFL broadcaster.
Yeah.
And he doesn't know. I mean, he has a headset
know.
on like Tony Romo right now.
I know.
I mean,
I love
this is-
playing sports. I love playing sports. Like I played football, basketball, and I'll still play sports. I can't bear to follow them. I don't care.
It's
I've
amazing
never-
because you look, it's funny to see physically I like to play sports. God gave you a body for sports, but then this is your brain.
Yeah.
These paintings. This is what it is.
This really is a great representation.
He
of my brain.
laughed at us, I think, when he made it. He's like, dude, I'm going to make this Matt one. I'm going to put him outside Philly. I'm going to make him look like an athlete, but then I'm just going to have fucking paintbrushes and just gay stuff in his brain. And I think they laugh.
Yeah, and right now you do look like a high school offensive coordinator with that headset on.
I
Yeah.
know. I look the part.
Yeah.
I look like a cop. I really look
and
like
you
a
can
cop.
the only thing you'll be is like Robert Frost's Road Less Traveled is a beautiful poem, guys.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. I
But you
sort
look
of
like a
talk
good cop
metaphysics.
too.
Yeah.
You really do.
I think I would have been a decent cop.
Yeah.
You would have been a decent cop, and I think you also would have been you're a really good coach. That you would have, if you did fuck around with a kid, it was like in the 80s.
Right.
It wasn't anything recent.
Right.
I hear what you're saying.
You know what I mean? So like one of those things, like you were doing it when everybody's
young.
doing it.
No, I was young too.
But you kind of had the thoughts where you realized it was wrong in like the 90s,
Right.
Which is way ahead of most people.
He did it at a time where the parent would have sided with you and not the kid.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
true.
Yeah.
True.
It's
And
just
like,
what being
he
a
taught
Catholic
you, He
was.
taught you football, so
Yes.
he was
Yes.
a good guy. Yeah.
We had I went to a basketball camp. It was called Bucky Gill's basketball camp in Chichester, and he was the coach of the girls' high school team.
Mm-hmm.
And he got round. He was like apparently like while they're in this was the rumor, I should say. That he was like opening the shower curtain, just like spraying them with soap. He was like back there partying with the girls.
Wow.
Dude.
And then, but we all had his basketball camp shirt because everyone went there.
Yeah.
But then when he got in trouble for it, we'd all wear the shirt. We thought it was funny. We'd all wear the shirt. of the guy.
But to me, with girls, are you all right?
Yeah, no, I'm Googling this story that's going to blow your guys' minds.
Okay.
Yeah.
With girls, I almost like, obviously it's fucked up, but it's not, it's like, that's rare. It's always boys getting clipped. It's usually
know.
always the boys
I know.
getting clipped.
I know.
I was in two situations. I went to Penn State football camp when I was a kid, never got clipped. Never saw Jerry Sandusky, but never got clipped. And then there was another guy in Christ the King, basketball coach Bob Oliva, that also went down for that stuff, and I never got clipped by him. And I was many, many times in the gym, just him and I, because my mom had to work. So I was the kid that I would get dropped off. My mom would pay extra to drop me off at basketball camp at like 7 a.m., 45 minutes before, because she had to get to work. And it was just him and I, and he never did anything, never clipped me at all. And I know like the hack joke, what people say is like, oh, what about me? Whatever. Like, but I genuinely had like feelings about it. I was like, am I ugly?
Wait a
Really?
second.
Yeah, like I really would talk to my therapist about it.
It's the opposite. I think when you're like a jack strong kid, they know they're like, no, this kid might.
They
be
won't.
nice.
Yeah.
They
Well,
won't
no,
fuck
you know
with
what I think Bob Oliva and these people saw in me? They were like, this guy will kiss me back, and that's not what I want.
I don't know if this has ever happened on a podcast, but I just realized that I got clipped.
When did you get clipped?
It just
You got
came to me.
clipped?
I think I just got clipped.
When?
You started talking, and I was like,
You got hit?
I think
That's
I
how
might
it
have got
works.
hit.
That's how it
Yeah,
works.
just-
You don't remember.
Yeah.
One day
Tell
it
us
just
about
comes
it,
back.
I got to brace myself.
Tell us about
Wait,
it.
this is the exact position I was in. I think I got banged.
Who'd you get banged out by?
Someone made you an artist.
I think St. Saviour's. I think somebody turned me into the arts. No, I'm kidding. But dude, there's this crazy story where my brother went to Poly Prep. You know Poly Prep
Yeah.
in Bay Ridge. Anyone can look up this story. There was this
Brother who's an openly gay man.
openly gay man.
Openly gay
Yeah.
man, big time hotshot attorney, but a full, I mean, as gay, gayer than you paint.
Your brother's a gay attorney.
He's
Yes.
a $3 bill gay.
Which
He's
is what
gay
messes
as a
with
$3
him
bill.
because he's got his brother got
he's
hit
got-
hard
yeah.
with, so he's like, how much of this gay gene did I get nicked with? If literal, I came out of the same womb, which might be just a tainted gay womb.
yeah, true.
it's
And
clipped.
it's like, were we really wrestling that whole time?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
What were you doing?
So
What
I
was
get
happening?
his pain.
Yeah, what was really happening? But dude, this story's crazy. Philip Foglietta was his name, and he was
Sauce
a
monkey.
legendary football coach at Poly Prep, and he molested. He had a legendary program that like they were like incredible. The community supported him. Whatchamacallit? The mobs. What was the mob guy?
With John Gotti?
No, before him.
John Gotti, Paul Castellano.
Before him.
Before the Gambino crime family.
Gambino.
Okay.
Carlo Gambino.
Yeah.
Carlo Gambino's kid. Carlo. Yeah.
That's the most Italian thing I've ever seen.
DeFecchio's fucking sandwich shop.
It's Italian autism.
His son went there, and this kid clipped like hundreds of kids.
Really?
Hundreds of kids for so long, and it finally came out, and like so many kids got clipped, and it was happening like in front of kids. They had jokes about it, but it was just back in that era.
But he was like a gangster too.
he was just a legendary football
Oh,
coach.
I thought you were saying he was like part of like the mafia.
Gambino's son went to that school. He
they
didn't.
clip-
I don't think he got clipped.
I thought he was.
I don't want to say
I
that
thought
on
he
this
was
podcast.
clipping kids and being like, forget about it.
Yeah,
He kind of was. He was kind of
little cannoli cream?
Yeah. He was like the last guy anyone would expect, but he would take kids and he'd put them in his Cadillac. He did it in the most Italian way. play.
Right.
He'd be like,
Yeah.
let's go get some Zeppelis, kid. You're a good lineman.
Right.
And he'd be like, let me see your penis.
Right.
Yeah. This will help you. You want to start?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It happens,
that
dude.
sucks.
But what do we think? Because obviously, the guys, that happens a lot, the Sandusky's of the world, the Fogliettas, whatever. But like women teachers have sex with this male students, like it's rampant, and they get caught all the time. But if you all you have to do, I encourage you at home, go home and just ask like 3 or 4 people if they know someone, and they all know someone who maybe the woman hasn't gotten arrested, but they know, like I know in high school, my friend banged the teacher. It was confirmed it happened. She never got arrested for it. It never came out to the public. It never will. But it's so what is that? Do we know?
Why they don't get in trouble? You're
Well,
saying?
no. Why do they constantly do that?
Why are they always hot?
Always hot.
Dude, so I think it goes down to or comes down to like a lot of women's television is still centered around high school. Like even like there's always, in my opinion, a lot of those soaps have like a heavy high school romance element to it.
Right.
Like women constantly watch high schoolers like make out and have sex. It's part of a lot
That's a
of the
good
shows
call.
that way.
I never thought about that. Like Euphoria.
That was a big one, dude. All like the just all those like soapy dramas. A lot of them are centered around high school love, and that's like a thing for them. It's like the meeting when like a boy and a girl first, like they finally kiss and meet. Women, like their brains like freak out.
You don't think
that.
it's payback though for like centuries and centuries and centuries of 50 or 40-year-old dudes just marrying 11-year-olds, and now girls are finally like, you know what? I'm gonna bang this 16-year-old. Just to pay back what guys have been doing to us for so long.
Yeah, like I'm gonna be a pedophile.
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. They came so far that they can be pedophiles.
Yeah.
That's
how you know that we're equal now. Yeah.
Do you think Trump will change the law and just let boys have a legal age at like 13 and you could just fucking clip them all day?
Like just for boys?
Just for boys. You think Trump will just be like, these boys really don't give a shit. It's their moms getting in the way. I mean, honestly, if I was 15 and I actually, I'm sorry. No, I lost my virginity at 17. But then I was 17 and banged a woman in her 30s. So that's technically a crime, right? But I don't care.
Yeah.
And she doesn't. It would never make a difference to me.
Yeah.
But if I was a girl, I might get older and be like, I got seduced.
Was she a babysitter or a family friend? Or
She was a family friend. That's crazy. You knew it. She was a family friend.
Wow.
I might have told you. Maybe I told you. She was a family friend.
The thing about the women,
it was awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
They always do it like that. They even do it in a woman way. Like they get to know you first, you talk to them.
Yeah.
Well,
guys just snatch you up and put you in the car. Women are like, let's see, I'm going to give you Spanish lessons after class.
Right.
Yeah,
you're my little buddy.
They do it a little more emotionally.
Yeah, but that's the thing though. The problem is as a 17-year-old, you can get like sucked into like adult kind of dynamics. Like, say she's cheating on her husband. That's like a crazy thing to get a kid in the middle of. That's a tough one. Yeah. Although to be fair, I don't know. Would you rather, if you were to be cuckolded, would you rather it be like a young like boy?
No, I'd like it to
like
be a black guy with a big dick.
Yeah. You just want to go straight to the source.
I just want her to know that it's, and I'll give it to her. I'll be like, I get what you need.
Yeah.
Do you need the rest of that whole film?
Do you know the myth of the black guys with the big dick? Do you know where that comes from? The black guy
From their dicks.
Well, no, they absolutely. They absolutely.
You play basketball, guys. The biggest things I've seen are it's fucking crazy.
Yo, I know. Dude,
Shout out Tim Fudd. Can you cackle that?
Yeah,
Just put a mute over that.
Yeah, Tim Fudd. Big dicks. He named a real guy.
I named a real guy with a fucking dick. If you saw this thing, you're going, "What is a mutant? What is
Big
this?"
cocks.
Tales from the locker room.
Yes.
Yeah. I know, dude. The locker room for me, I went to an all-boy Catholic high school, and I remember like the boy, obviously the players, like everyone going in there butt naked, and I would go in with a bathing suit shorts on because I was a little embarrassed. But then I remember the older kids would be like, "Take off the bathing suit shorts. What are you, fucking gay?" And I'm like, "Isn't it gayer if my dick and balls are out with the rest of you?" But the black dick thing. So supposedly, I think this might have been like 1600s, late 1600s, when like the first waves of like African slaves started to come over. The white men were so scared that they were gonna, because they were how muscular they were, that their wives were just gonna bang them left and right. They said that their dicks were so big, but it was a negative thing back then. Like they're gonna kill you and you're gonna get killed by them. Like that's a weapon. And so then it became like, we want the big dick, but back then the big dick was frowned upon.
Yeah, in ancient
so it was like
Greece,
a negative thing.
It was a bad thing. In ancient Greece, if you had like a real small just flaccid penis, people will be like, what a astonishing man.
I got so nervous.
That's why these sculptures, medieval sculptures, are all little flaccid penises, because that was beautiful.
Yeah, you were smart.
I got so scared just watching him at that podium when he said African slaves. I was like, I hope this finishes good. Just the podium is just kind of like you're going, all right, let's just.
That's such a funny thing to be like, oh, those huge muscular exotic guys. Yeah, well, trust me, they got huge dicks. You want anything to do with it?
Yeah, Maggie.
Some guy raised like his pint of ale, like, I got it. I know.
But dude, it turns out that they do.
They do.
I mean, not all of them, but the ones that are big are like big. And like the Chinese guys, we've all seen the porn. It's just, some of it is genetic.
No, you could look this up. The science, though, says as far as like penis length, the African culture, black people in general don't have bigger dicks than anybody else.
Wow.
If you look at the science,
well, if you saw their condom studies, they released the data, and it wasn't the average. It wasn't as big as you would thought in terms of like compared.
Right.
It's not.
They just
that
had a
much
couple
bigger
13,
on
14 inches.
But I think their outliers do. I think they kind of.
Right.
I don't know. It's also crazy to be white and have like a huge. That's kind of something unsettling about that.
Yeah, I remember like when Pete Davidson.
I'd get it reduced.
I remember like when Pete Davidson got really. You would get it reduced. You get a reduction.
I would take it right back to where I'm at now. I'd be like, this is crazy.
Yeah. I remember when Pete Davidson got like, like really famous and started to like blow up, and everyone was saying how big of a dick he has, whatever. And then like all these comedians were like making TikToks, be like, dude, I could confirm I saw it. I started comedy with him. I was like, he started comedy when he was 16.
What happened there?
I knew him way back before he was famous.
I can confirm that cock, dude. I saw it in high school, bro.
Yeah, it was
I'm in my
big
40s.
when he was 12. Yeah. I was at
I didn't know people did that. That's
no,
crazy.
it was crazy. I was literally seeing people be like, stop, don't phrase it like that. Say it like I saw it a week ago. But if you said we did a road gig together and he just pulled it out, I'm like, yeah, dude, the kid started at 16. His mom used to call me and make sure that he was like being okay on the road because he was a child.
You had to be like, dude, his dick's huge.
Yeah, exactly. I'd be like, Mrs. Davidson, he's fine. His dick's wrapped around my neck, though. How do we stop this? Do I have to feed it?
It is funny to ride the wave of like just someone else's dick. Just be like, yeah, I saw it, and you can catch me on the road at.
Just put your dates across the shaft of his dick of the pic you have from when he's 18.
Yeah, for your dick to get like a legend of its own must be kind of cool.
Oh yeah, I mean his has it. I mean no doubt about his has it.
Yeah.
But you ready for this? My next call for the new absolute cocksman is going to be Marcelo from SNL. I think Marcelo's the next cocksman big. He's like the Latino Pete Davidson. Imagine Pete, all the power Pete has, but on top of that, you're fucking Latino, unstoppable.
Yeah.
How do you stop that?
Yeah. Although Pete's vague ethnicity is kind of powerful as well.
That's true too.
You're like, you don't know what that guy. You're like, whatever, man.
Could be black.
He looks like a black guy who bleached his skin.
He does.
He looks like Sammy Sosa.
Yeah.
He's just a white guy.
Yeah, he's just a white guy, dude. He's
from Staten Island.
He's a fireman's son. He's like as white as he get, white working class as he get, but he does have a black face.
Yeah.
And he's got the cock to match.
Supposedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
He does.
Yeah.
It's definitely not small.
No
I mean,
way. Dude, it made it to the halls of Kardashian.
Yeah.
That's just,
what
that
a life,
pool party
dude.
must be crazy.
Yeah.
Amazing.
There's a certain length to get into that party that's been established. There's a precedent that was set that he had to meet. Yeah.
You got to have a dick that size. Or you have to have 50 Bitcoin.
Yeah.
One or the other.
Yeah. Kim Kardashian, you know when you go on the rides, your kid goes to a ride and the ride says you got to be this tall. I mean, Kim Kardashian just goes and measures your dick and goes, you can come into this ride. You got to be this
tall. Put it on a digital scale.
Yeah.
But it's crazy because like I'm like, as men's minds, like I think we all still think in our minds like, oh, maybe one day we can hook up with Kim Kardashian too, even though we have no chance and no desire to.
I saw her in real life one time.
What'd you think?
It was just happenstance. She's way shorter than you think, but it was for real. It was like I went, I was stunned.
Yeah. Dude, I felt that way 2 weeks ago. I did a show at Lucali's Pizzeria, a very famous pizzeria in Brooklyn, some of the best pizza probably the best pizza in New York. And besides Joe and John's, my local pizzeria, shout out Ridgewood, Queens, baby. But Anne Hathaway was in the second row of the show. And when I tell you, the most gorgeous woman I've ever seen in my life, besides, of course, my girlfriend, and obviously she's way hotter, But Anne Hathaway was it literally to the point where I would do a joke. I would be like, she was sitting over here and I'd be like scanning the room and I'd do a joke and I'd hit the punchline and I would, like people be laughing and I would slowly go like this and just make like almost like is she laughing? And there was a couple of times I saw her laugh and I swear to God, dude, I got butterflies in my heart. I was like, oh my God. And then you have this fantasy like she's going to come out here and be like, you know, you were so great. Like, why don't you talk to your wife and I'll talk to my husband and you and I could just be together and they'll allow it and we could just be together and it'll be great and we could do movies together. But like our wives and husbands don't care and they're actually cheering it on.
They're supporting us.
And then you know, and then I just drive home and then you're like depressed that like she didn't, you know, DM you.
Check the DMs.
And then you're like, fuck, man, I guess I suck.
Do you remember when we were in that?
She's probably thinking about you right now.
100%, dude.
Yeah, she's probably watching our show, History Hyenas.
Yeah,
right
she
now.
probably
She's
is.
a big fan. Do you remember?
She's probably on the Patreon.
She's probably on the Patreon. You never know. Do you remember we were in that sushi restaurant in LA with Tim Dillon?
Oh yes,
And
yes. This
Emma
is a great
Stone?
story, dude.
So Emma Stone was in there, and she went to the bathroom. And
No, but wait,
You
but
followed
Yannis,
her?
you're missing a key part. Let me just set this up.
Yeah.
We're in this very famous sushi restaurant with Tim. It's me, Yanni, and Tim Dillon. And Tim Dillon, 20 minutes before, is telling us how much Emma Stone hates him.
Oh, that's right.
Remember, he's
Yeah.
telling us Emma Stone despises him. And me and Giannis are listening, but we're kind of be like, this is, maybe Tim's just like making it a bigger deal. Maybe Emma Stone, like, there's no way that Emma Stone hates him. And we were like, maybe Emma Stone doesn't even know who any of us are. We don't know. But we were like, whatever. And then go ahead.
And then she was in the restaurant.
Like in a movie,
Yeah.
20 minutes later, actual Emma Stone walks in. And
Yeah, and I think she came in for, this was my like serendipitous moment. She came in because I think she's the most gorgeous thing in the world. I love how big her eyes are. I like pale women, except for my wife. My wife's the most beautiful, half
Absolutely.
Italian, half Greek. But she
You're a
went to the
smoke show, Mrs. Pappas.
She went to the bathroom. She went to the bathroom, and I just saw it as an opportunity to be in the bathroom after Emma Stone.
Oh.
So she went to the bathroom, came out, and then I went to the bathroom, and I did not sniff her seat.
You did.
For sure,
I did
yeah,
not,
for sure.
but
Yeah.
I did sit down and pee.
That's perfect.
I
You felt
did sit
warm.
down and pee. Yeah.
But,
Dude, that's so nice.
But and then also,
That's not creepy, right?
No.
Yeah.
No,
But
it's
Any
not.
guy would have done that.
Dude,
Yeah.
I mean, how
you would
was
have
it?
done that, right?
100%.
Yeah. You can't stand to pee.
Was she just a little bit cooler than like the average
It
toilet
just
seat?
smelled
Yeah.
so good in there.
Yeah.
I just remember how good the bathroom smelled.
She just ravaged the
And I
bathroom.
just sat and I was like, this is just where Emma Stone peed. And
then
it
you
felt
peed.
great.
But Emma then.
Did she flush? That'd be nice if you peed on her pee. That would have been next
That would have
level.
been incredible.
Imagine
but
she shit in the
flushed.
sink. How great would that would have been? You just go there, there's a turd in the sink. But she walked past us and was like, holy shit, Emma Stone. And then she came back because Tim was sitting with his back to us. But then when she came back out of the bathroom, she walked and looked at Tim and I saw her go, ugh.
Yeah.
Like that. So it confirmed everything he said.
It could have
I
just
was
been
like,
the
she
way
does hate him.
It
Which is
could have
awesome.
been just the way he was eating, just like
What was their beef? Why the fuck would she?
Something with Tim, because Tim's
Tim
hilarious.
fucked her husband.
Yes, Tim.
I think that's what happened.
No, Tim's hilarious on social media, and I think he was tweeting like, hilarious shit, but maybe like shitting on an Emma Stone movie.
Yeah, that happens.
That's what just makes me think about celebrity. Is it worth it to just like, Emma Stone, the poor girl, she just went into the bathroom to take a piss. And then there was this guy that went in there and just sat down and peed after her.
Yeah.
And I'm telling it on a big podcast. I'm sorry, Emma Stone.
Sorry, Emma Stone.
I'm sorry I did that.
You did nothing wrong.
I did nothing wrong,
Right.
I don't think. It's not, I didn't
Sitting
do
to
it.
feel a hot lady's body heat on the toilet.
Yeah, but it's creepy a little bit. No?
I'm sorry, I'm taking on my phone. I just want to make sure my hair's still good because these fans are just fucking
Your hair
unbelievable.
looks great, dude.
All right, we're
It's
good.
not-
dude.
It's
you
not
guys
creepy. I
can't
don't
stop
think it's
me.
creepy.
What I want
Right.
to do is hang an ornament right off that Christopher Reeves curl.
Yeah.
Just right there.
That would be actually
Yeah.
really
What do you
nice
think of
to
that?
hear. That's nice.
Yeah.
That'd be really nice.
What do you think
just
of
a
that, dude?
mistletoe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just put it right there and then kiss him right on the fucking mouth.
Hold
Well,
on.
here, by the way, I just looked out my phone to like see my hair, and then I just looked at like a quick text, and have a special coming out for Hulu in February. And I just got a text from like the person who like runs it, like, hey, we really need to have a conversation, so just call me when you can. I'm like, here we go. It's over, baby. It's over. There it is, folks. And it's gone. Yeah, just like the way, I just think it's done now. So this will be a fun next 30 minutes for me to just know it's
Just
done.
wait.
Just
Yeah.
waiting, and then calling her, and then her not calling me back for a week.
That would
Yeah.
have been weird if it was Emma Stone who texted you.
Imagine.
Like, whoa. That would have been weird.
Yeah.
I want to. That's very funny. It's funny you have to sit with that for the next half an hour.
Yeah,
but
just deal with it.
Here's my thing. I don't think it's that creepy. That's like a mercy, because it's creepy would have been like waiting right by the door to try to do like a rom-com. Like, oh, sorry. Oh my God. Like,
Yeah.
oh, crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm Hyenas.
Do I know you?
Yeah.
Yeah. She probably gets people that like want to take pieces of her hair, her skin.
Yeah.
If the worst thing about you, you want to sniff her toilet seat after she goes to the bathroom, she might be like, we can actually go on dates.
I didn't sniff
Yeah,
her seat.
not
though.
sniff. Not
Yeah.
sniff.
I
Feel
didn't-
her warmth.
Yeah.
Feel the warmth of her body.
You
on
would
you.
have done the same as what you're saying?
Were you going to waste it? Look, her body heat.
Yeah.
It's going to just fade up, or you can just enjoy it before it gets like inducted back up.
There's no rule against it. I had to go to the bathroom, and if it happens to be Emma Stone and I want to just sit in your body heat, I'll do that.
And he didn't like jerk off.
No, but I mean,
but even if he would have, it's his. I
didn't do anything.
Yeah, it's his space.
But I didn't do anything. But I have not bathed the bottom half of my body since. So she's with me. I don't know if that's creepy. She's with me.
Yeah.
I mean, you did absorb her body heat. Part of her does live inside of you.
I mean, I do hang out outside her house a lot and take photos, but that's a different thing. That's public property.
Girls love that stuff, man.
Yeah.
I'm happy that you said that.
They do.
Because girls, as much as like the world we live in, where like, do not objectify me, feminism, they want you to tell them how hot they are at all times.
And they love, like, they'll be like, that's so weird. But if they like, say they took a dump and it kind of stinks, if you just stood in the bathroom and you're like, they're like, oh my God, get out of here.
Yeah.
Like, I fucking love that.
I fucking love it.
I fucking love that shit.
Dude, whatever, if when I wake up next to my girl, if she's like, I try to like kiss her good morning, she's like, no, stop, she has morning breath, and I just fucking burrow in there like a gopher. She loves it.
Yeah, dude, they love that shit.
Yeah. It's a thin line. It's a thin line between complimenting them and creepiness. It's a thin line.
Well, there's actual in the stink of men and women. I think there's actual what's the like term for aphrodisiac? Pheromones. There's actual pheromones in that.
Correct answer.
Boom.
200.
I don't know why your thing went off. It's fucking bullshit.
Dude, I think that's a fact. I think that's what we call on the History I News a truth baiter Ginsburg.
Yeah.
That there's pheromones. There's pheromones inside stench that actual, like, that's what you're supposed to have stinky sex.
I think so,
the
man.
best sex.
Are you sure,
scientifically.
or is that just something Jim Norton told you because he likes to get women's shit on his chest?
That's what Jim Norton told me after he was like, just drink this.
No, I agree. If I still to this day, if I smell like when women put on deodorant, but their body odor still comes through a little bit, that smell drives me like absolutely insane.
I love a girl with pit smell.
Yeah. It's a little bit.
Fucking
it's a little
love
bit
it,
through the deodorant. It's just like, fuck, I love that.
Do you like a girl with a little bit of fumes?
Yeah, I honestly don't mind it. Yeah,
I don't mind it at all.
Fumes?
Yeah, I don't mind a little bit.
Fumes.
Are you talking about coming off the box?
Yeah, I'm talking about little fumes.
It
fumes
depends,
or no
it
fumes?
depends on the fumes. I prefer no. Here's the thing: I can take if it's like pungent, but just like kind of like bold spices. But if there's the fish smell,
can't do it.
Can't do that, man.
But there are girls. What we say on our show is there are girls though that we call swim throughs, where you will swim through. They're so hot where you will swim through fumes just to bang that. Like if Kim Kardashian had fumes, she'd be considered a swim through.
Yeah.
She'd be considered a swim through for Rome. Meaning, what we mean by that is you'd swim through her fumes just to bang her out, and then for Rome, meaning if we were living in ancient society, she would be taken for the Roman Empire, ripped away from her mom and dad, and she would be part of the harem of King Yannis.
That's how hot
That's
she
what
is.
it would be.
Good.
Of Emperor Yannis.
And you probably fix. That'd be nice to like take a girl like that and then fix her fumes. Back in Roman times,
right?
Yeah, now, but in Roman times that was chilled, and be like, dude, I'm gonna fix your fumes.
Dude, in Roman times that was a real worry. Like you fix your fumes.
He's like a shop in Roman. Fix your fumes.
From the ground up.
Dude, in Roman times, that was a real worry. Like, imagine being a father and you know your daughter's like 16 and a smoke show. You're like, this girl's going to get taken for Rome. The emperor's going to come and take her when they come to our town. True. They're going to take her for the harem, and I can't do anything.
Yeah, and that's just what
nothing.
I know for a fact if I was an emperor, that's just, unfortunately, that's what I would do.
Yeah, well,
I would just roll around my chariot and go.
Do you think though? But back then, I think it was kind of like if your daughters got snatched up by an emperor, you'd be like, "Fuck yeah, dude!" You'd high five your wife and be like, "We fucking did it."
Well, they did. If they snatch you up, according to the research we've done, if they've snatched up your daughter for Rome, which is a real thing, you would get a tax break. So it's like,
we're actual.
Yeah, you don't have to fucking hit taxes that year because we took your kid. Yeah. So what are you gonna do?
Deduction.
Yeah, do it for
not
your
bad,
family.
Dude.
Yeah.
It's a write-off.
That's a really great Republican platform.
Why not?
Point. Yeah. It's like, you guys want lower taxes? Give me your daughter.
Dude, I think Olympic athletes that win gold medals should pay no taxes for a lot. I think that's
true.
Because you're not going to get any money. So my thing is like, if you win the gold medal for us, no taxes.
I like that idea.
Right?
And you're on a podium. I think it's great.
That's it.
Agree.
Yeah,
I didn't realize they get fucked over so bad.
Hell
you
yeah.
spend your whole life doing that, and then it's just like
then they don't give a fuck
you
about
get a silver medal. I guess you can start like your own type of lessons back home.
You got to be like a superstar. Like Simone Biles gets money.
Yes, Michael Phelps got real money.
Whoever gets the bronze medals and worked there until he's not remembered.
And it's so impressive.
Yeah.
You're like the third best person in the world. It's like, dude. So they should. You're right. They shouldn't pay taxes.
Hell yeah, dude. That's my. And then I military shouldn't pay taxes, dude.
Yeah.
And I think if you did the right thing in November, you shouldn't pay taxes. And I did the right thing.
My opponent here, he thinks nobody should pay taxes. I believe that the government should pay for gender reassignment surgery. That's
what it is. Yeah,
Yanni
goes
position.
left. Yanni is the lefty.
I think that's my position.
Gender reassignment.
Dude, we met with our driver.
So
yesterday.
you can have something to jerk off to.
Yeah, dude, our driver.
I saw that clip.
Yeah.
And ain't nothing wrong with it.
I'm off the porn.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with it.
Not at all.
Dude.
Yeah.
It's
Sometimes
rare,
you just
few and
look
far
and you go,
between.
I'm fooled. I'm fooled. Sometimes the guy in a wig, you just go, you know what? I'm
I'm
fooled.
telling you, man, it's like you watch the porn and it's just like it just starts to be like, you watch it so much and you're like, what's this? And it's just a new thing.
Well, it's disassociation. Like Giannis was telling me yesterday. He was like, and then you start to think about, how come my wife doesn't look like that? Why don't we do that?
Yeah,
and
I'm like, where's your penis, baby? I said that to her a few times.
Here's the eternal question. What would you rather do? So if you had to have sex with a straight up, Buck Angel?
Sure.
Yeah.
Like a dude with a pussy or a lady with a dick. Who would you rather?
Tranny.
Yeah.
I mean, can I do it quicker?
Yeah. It's
Crazy.
100%.
It's a weird.
I'll even go one further. Like a hot, beautiful tranny with a great personality, because it's not all about the physical for every woman. Or like a butchy lesbian or Roseanne O'Donnell. Trans.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm going
that's
trans.
You wouldn't take down like a stud.
And I'll just pretend, if we're having sex, that my penis was so big it popped out the other side.
Right.
So all you got to do is use your imagination.
Well, we watched a science video about the neuroscience of the brain. We watched this a few years ago, where they said, from a scientific point of view, the highest climax, the best orgasm a man can have is when they're watching transgender porn, because the number one things, the 1 and 2 things that men are attracted to, most men, are big boobs and a big dick. So that
is the thing,
and that's heterosexual men.
Yeah.
We're not talking about gay men. We're talking because a heterosexual man, even if it's not transgender porn, will fast forward subconsciously if the man's penis is not big enough while they're watching it, because we mirror everything. Yeah. So a big penis and big boobs theoretically would get the most excitement from the male brain, and that's a transgender person, and that's another Truth Bader Ginsburg.
That's a Truth Bader Ginsburg. Yeah. It's subconscious, and it's just the way it is. And the truth is that gay guys don't watch that.
They don't like it.
Gay guys are not into it.
They're not.
Some of it's impressive. You're going like, it's almost like impressive. It's like when you see like when a Puerto Rican soups up a car.
Yeah.
You're going like, look what they did with that fucking Honda.
The ground effects.
Yeah. You're like, this was a guy. And look at the rims he put on look at those fucking rims he put on that body.
You're not gay. Like I think we sit and think a lot we're gay, and that's why it's great to be in comedy and have gay friends, because I've asked Mateo Lane multiple times, am I gay? And he said, no, you're not gay. You're just feminine. But that's not gay.
It's not gay.
You're more like a woman than a man, but you're not attracted to men. And that's because you really don't know, man. As your brain starts to develop, you're like, I don't know, because I will not immediately push a handsome man out of my brain if he pops in while I'm masturbating. I'll let him hang out a little bit. But that's just being more of a woman, not a gay man. Because we've said it many times, and Giannis is the one who discovered this, that I fall in love with men, but I have sex with women. And that's just who I am. But that's not gay.
Kind of nice.
According to Mateo, who I would say is like, he's the top gay.
And they can tell. If you're gay, they can look at you and be like,
they know.
He's told me, dude.
I mean, but Chris did try to crawl in my bed last night and cuddle with me. Yeah.
Really?
Because I just got a little freaked out because my TV wasn't working. I don't like sleeping in the dark. So I just knocked on Giannis's door and I said, can I just fucking post up in here?
Just chill.
Yeah. But I couldn't because his feet smell so bad. So I just I'd rather sleep with the fear of Ted Bundy popping out of a closet than smell his feet.
That was your hetero kicking in, being like, the smell was off. And you're like, what the fuck am I? I got to get out of here.
I got to get out of here, dude. Because if I was a real gay guy, then I would have just fucking went in and tried to,
you would have washed his feet. And then
100%, dude.
That would have been nice.
Made it work for me.
Yeah. This is a quiet, slow blowjob.
But you're a big fan of history. Yeah, just a quiet, slow one.
That one made me like, I felt that one. A quiet, slow blowjob to your male friend, like that literally, like it actually made me like pause. Like we're fucking around, but that one I have to be like, whoa. That's like you grab onto the podium like, holy shit, Matt went crazy just now.
The quiet and slow is gayer than the blowjob.
Yeah, dude. If you would have been like, a teethy blowjob, I'd be like, man, but quiet
just
and slow.
A fucking manly one, like,
that dude. One, that's another one. I'll just probably think about that now.
It's like, the fuck are you doing, man?
You're gonna get a text from me like 4 a.m. Quiet and slow? ?
Prize Picks is the best place to get real money sports action. Let's just jump into this. With over 10 million members and billions of dollars in awarded winnings, Prize Picks has made daily fantasy sports accessible to all. You just pick more or less on at least 2 players for a shot to win up to 1,000 times your cash. Run your game all season long on Prize Picks. It's playoff time, and it's now or never. Don't miss out on the last few weeks of football action with Prize Picks, the best place to win cash while watching the playoffs. PrizePicks now offers MasterCard for quick and easy deposits into your account this sports season. Sign up today and get $50 instantly when you play $5. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. PrizePicks also offers weekly promotions that can lead to big payouts like Taco Tuesday. Each Tuesday, PrizePicks discounts select player projections up to 25% to provide even more value for your lineups. Think Lamar Jackson will get more than 250 passing yards next week? Will Patrick Mahomes pass more than 1.5 TDs? Cook up hot takes with your friends and win real money this football season when you and your crew run your game on PrizePicks. I mean, oh man, Patrick Mahomes throwing those 1.5 TDs. I think he might be able to do it. Download the PrizePicks app today and use code DRENCHED to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code DRENCHED on the PrizePicks app to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. PrizePicks, run your game. Now let's get back to the show. Also, guys, before we do, Happy New Year, by the way. Happy New Year. And with the new year, I am glad to announce we're out of the podcasting desert, man. We're, after this week, business as motherfucking usual. Thank you guys for, trudging through the podcasting desert with me. It was interesting. And, like I said before, it was a crucible situation. In a crucible, steel is melted down and reforged into sometimes a stronger, sometimes a weaker shape. But I'm excited to announce that anyway. I don't know. I'm very tired. I stayed up late last night and now I have to do advertisements. Let's get back to the show.
But we talk about this all the time, and you love history too. On our show, we talk about when you look back at history at all the empires, just the top guys like the viceroys and the emperors and all that, they just engaged. They took whatever was on the table, men, women, eunuchs, boys, and crazy. They were the toughest dudes. Like Alexander the Great was like the most masculine guy, and that guy had a straight up boyfriend.
Yes,
he had boys.
He had an actual like lover. That was his. I can't remember his name.
I'm forgetting something Greek.
Yeah,
it was a battle boy. He took a boy into battle. It was like a battle boy.
He had one guy that was like his 13-year like partner, and when that guy died, he made it like a holiday. He quieted. He was beside himself.
Damn.
And I think he just was in a Great Depression because he was in love with a guy.
There were no labels back then, though. That's the thing. It's like you being gay or straight was irrelevant. They didn't care about that. It was like it was more of like, do you love your country and want to fight in war or not? But you being gay, they were like, we don't. That's not. It was everybody's totally banging guys, girls, animals. It doesn't matter. So now, and because dude, even like the label of being gay, that's like 150, 200 years old. Even in Abraham Lincoln's time, nobody cared that the guy, who was it? The guy before him, James Buchanan.
Yeah,
he was like known gay. Never had a wife. They used to call him. They used to call his like guy that was always with them. I think they used to call him like Aunt Nancy or something like that, which is like a gay term back then. But like the people didn't care. His political opponents didn't slander him with that because they were like, nobody cares about this.
Yeah,
so
that's wild.
It only came later in life, like, oh, being gay was taboo.
Well, it's crazy too that, if you think about how strong gay must be to like fight through like biblical, like the Bible Belt stuff. And even, I'm sure in medieval Christianity, it was probably kind of frowned upon.
Oh yeah.
Like heavily. In Puritan times, like gay just like kept bubbling under the surface and eventually was like, we're fucking gay. The whole society had to be like, all right, our bad.
It's a strong driving force.
Listen to this. Like people are like, oh, Pete Buttigieg.
Pete Buttigieg, or we say Pete likes it in the Buttigieg.
Yeah, he does. Unfortunately.
And I don't know why his political opponents, like if he ever went up against Trump, that was what Trump should say. Yeah. Pete likes it in the Buttigieg. That would go viral.
That would be, dude.
He's going to watch us and take that.
Yeah.
But my point is,
you can take it, dude.
People think that's so shocking that there's a presidential candidate who was gay. But when you look back at the Roman Empire, Trajan was a full gay dude. And he was like the best Roman. He was like one of the ones by historians that's considered to be like one of the best emperors. And he was just a gay guy. Yeah, he wasn't even into like, I'm going to marry my horse, or he was just loved Ben.
I love him.
He was a gay guy. And the clarity must be amazing to like not be just kind of like dealing with like a lady. Like if you're a gay, like and women are like, blah, 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 you're just like, I for real, I'm not doing this. We're immersed in like, we're immersed in women's thoughts. If you have like a wife and you're a straight guy, it's just like, you're constantly just dealing with just whatever.
You know what?
Just a minor problem. That if you're a gay guy, that imagine if those problems never cross your radar.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's think I didn't eat all day. Like, you know, you have to be like, what the fuck?
You can get a lot done.
Yeah, you can really crush
You
it.
could look at Michelangelo and you're like, that guy got a lot done because he didn't have to listen to those people with smaller brains.
Yeah. Bill Burr has like a good bit, like paraphrasing about like if you see like a 35-year-old lesbian in a bar who's married and a 35-year-old married guy at a bar, straight guy, they have the same look. Like they're both angry, pissed off, but then a 35-year-old gay guy, like he was like, have you ever seen a sad gay man? And it's the truth. You have never seen it. They're just always having fun, life in the party.
Dude, there is actually a kind of a dark element to just like, we used to do a comedy show in a gay bar.
Right.
And they were so mean to the female comics.
Good.
Oh, yeah,
like,
they are.
Fucking ruthless.
Yeah.
It, like a lady was on, they'd be like, boo, honey, you stink. And like I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Ruthless. So they can get kind of nasty.
Yeah, they can get really nasty. You know what I just thought of? You know what's really funny to think about? Michelangelo, fully gay guy, painted the Sistine Chapel. All the people that come in and pray, like, hate homosexuals. But like the biggest Christian icon in the world was made by a flaming $3 bill. I think that's like kind of poetic justice for the gay community.
It's also, imagine him just drawing all those beautiful baby penises too.
Oh yeah.
Just you need the master.
Yeah.
Like, do you think after he sculpted David, when he because that penis is like remarkably small, he knew it like this?
Yeah, just gave it a
kiss on the ball, just bang, magnificent.
God, it's a masterpiece.
That is a good point you bring up. It's mostly baby penis that he was painting.
Yeah. And all the popes came in, they're like, fucking perfect, bro.
You know that was you know that was started by some powerful dude with a small dick, and he was like, everyone's dick's gonna be small. Yeah, I don't want anyone to see. Because people probably saw each other's dicks all the time. They only had togas on. So when they sat down, I mean, they didn't have underwear yet.
No, and you had to live communally a lot. A lot of people just lived in the same one big room. So this whole taboo of like sex is in private wasn't really a big thing back then. Like kids would watch their parents have sex as if they would watch a guy work out or whatever. They were like, it's just, we all live amongst each other.
Yeah, we're like, get out of the way.
You ever see how they shit in those old Roman latrines where it was just like, they all shit together. It was public toilets, and they would hang out, and it was social for them. They'd shit next to each other.
What about toilet paper? What would they use?
That's the thing. I think they used water.
They used really just wash your ass with some water.
I think they used leaves. I think they used water.
They didn't have it back then.
Yeah.
Even
the
like,
hair of a eunuch.
Dude, medieval London was the same. If you had to take a shit, you were supposed to like walk out of town and like shit off the bridge, and it would just fall in the river.
Yeah.
But if you like got caught dumping your thing, they would like really fuck you up. And they would fucking the butchers too would just throw entrails out into the street every day. So you'd walk and there'd just be like rotting fucking animal carcasses.
Downtown Manhattan.
Right.
Like that famous like lake, remember?
The
old Brooklyn, old Manhattan.
Yes.
Yeah.
Collect Pond.
Yes.
That's what it was called.
Yeah.
Collect Pond.
All the butchers, all the waste, human waste.
Gangs
butchers.
in New York time.
Yeah, gangs in New York time.
Yeah.
There was just this disgusting lake that had all the waste from animals and butchers.
They would do it.
It just, we always say history stank. I mean, it just, you can smell, when you think about what history must have smelled like.
It was
Teddy Roosevelt who was the one that changed it all. Teddy Roosevelt instituted like the sanitation department and would come guys dressed in all white, like, we got to clean this up. Because, dude, the idea of like a germ being discovered, that was the Louis Pasteur, that wasn't that long ago.
No, you know who actually discovered germs before Pasteur? There was a guy. He was a doctor in like, I forget where he was, somewhere in like maybe Belgium or somewhere. And they were doing this thing. I was just talking about this last night. So back then they would deliver the babies, you know, a lot of babies died. So like there was like where they put the dead babies was really close to where they delivered babies. So doctors would be handling dead babies constantly. Like, all right, here you go. And be like, all right, let me deliver this baby. So they're transferring like dead fetus germs to living fetus. And it was killing like 50% of the babies.
Right.
And then this one doctor was like, dude, I think there's like stuff getting on our hands from these dead babies. And he started washing his hands with like a solution of whatever chemicals. And the infant mortality rate went down to like only like, 7% of the babies were dying. Or whatever.
Interesting.
And then he tried to tell the other doctors about it. And they were like, nonsense. We're doctors, and doctors are gentlemen, and gentlemen are always clean. And then they like told this guy he was crazy. He went in an insane asylum and he died.
Yeah.
Wow. And then they eventually figured out like, fuck.
That he was true.
Wow. He was totally right.
Infant mortality rate, like when people, you think like, from the 1500s, 1600s, we would have been dead by 35, 40, but that's not true. Like Benjamin Franklin, these guys lived to their 70s and 80s. it would say life expectancy of a male back then was whatever 45, but it's because of the infant mortality rate. That's what science doesn't tell you. It's because so many babies were dying at 1 minute old that it brings your average down. But if you passed childhood, most likely you were going to live to your 70s and 80s like we are today.
That's crazy.
So we don't live much longer. It's just we don't die as babies as much because back then, no processed food, working with your hands, out in the sun, all those things.
That makes sense. That's crazy because I've been thinking about that nonstop, being like, damn, if it was like 200 years ago, I'd have been dead. Like I'm.
No, you most likely. Well, you might have died as a child if somebody put some dead baby juice on you.
Yeah, for sure. But people did die of like, viruses, germs.
Yeah, you
get a fever and you're done.
So. A lot of wives died in childbirth.
Yeah,
it was really normal to have like 3 wives just from like your first 2 dying. Yeah,
right.
The weak definitely still kind of got. It was more animalistic in the way that, if you were at a weak immune system, you were going to go.
Yeah, you're out.
Nowadays, there's a lot of weak people walking around.
Yeah.
Myself included.
Yeah. Imagine trying to talk to like, somebody in the 1700s about your mental health as a guy. They'd be like, what?
It'd be
what
crazy.
if the British are coming? Yeah, what are you talking about?
Yeah,
I would stab you with a bayonet.
I think it was improper to even like bring it up. I think you had like a couple, although I do like the letters people wrote each other in history. That's something we got to start back up. Just writing
beautiful.
Beautiful letters, long letters to each other.
Instead of calling depression, they said, I'm suffering from melancholia.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, they did it better. Nobody has a better joke about that than Greg Giraldo. You ever see that Greg Giraldo joke? He's like, back in the day, would be like, some soldier would be like, dearest Martha, I miss please kiss the children on the forehead and your visage. I miss your visage with every battle. And then now he goes to the letters now like, dear Marie, don't fuck nobody. I'll be back. It's changed.
True.
Yeah, it kind of sucks.
I mean, dude, Josephine's and Napoleon's letters are. Talk about stench. Napoleon is saying, I can't wait to smell your bush. You said, get your pube, like basically paraphrasing, but he said, I want your pubes. When I get there, I want your bush as big as possible, and I don't want you to take a shower. And he would come in, feral, and he needed to bang her out with like the stinkiest pussy she could possibly have, so she would not bathe. Like if she knew he was coming, she wouldn't bathe for like 5-6 days and just let the bush go because that's what he wanted.
Wild boy, right?
Dude, Joe, look up, if you're into that, look up the letters between Josephine and Napoleon. They are wild.
Just totally horny
like
letters.
Wild, dude.
Damn, requesting the big stinky bush is like pretty alpha.
He wanted it. He wanted it big time.
I want that thing lost.
Yes. He wanted it, dude, and that's just how he's,
guys at the top always have some peculiarity about them.
Yeah,
for sure.
And here's the thing about Napoleon: he actually wasn't that much of a squeak.
He wasn't squeak as a little guy under 5'6".
Oh, yeah, because everybody was kind of short.
He was like 5'7" or 8.
You know what that was, right? It was British misinformation. What the British did that on purpose. There was a writer, I'm blanking on his name, but he wrote when the British were fighting the French that let's make Napoleon, because nobody really knew back then. Let's just do all these political cartoons of him being really short. But so it's not like he was over. Like George Washington was legit 6'5".
Yeah,
he was tall.
Yeah.
Lincoln was tall. But Napoleon wasn't tall like that, but he just was a normal height. Yeah. So this whole idea of like Napoleon complex there's truth in that, but he didn't suffer from it because he wasn't short enough. He was an average height for that guy.
Bullshit.
Yeah, dude, fucking bullshit.
Just lets you know, man, like a lot of the stuff in history is just not true.
It's just misinformation. Dude, even
it's fake news.
It's fake news. Trump's not wrong with that.
Dude, he really did blow the lid off. I mean, I remember watching the news when I was like 20, but I was always like very stoned all the time, and I was like, dude, this just shit is fucking fake. But but then I would still like read the headlines and like there's got to be some modicum of truth to it. And then like he really did blow the lid off that.
No,
dude, I
dude.
was like, oh shit, we are being all lied to.
Yeah.
Dude, I read this book. I read 1776. And then this book, The British Are Coming, and they basically were saying that even the Declaration of Independence, that was all made up by the founding fathers. They created this idea of like, oh, we want to be free from the British and independence. But like that wasn't, when the Revolutionary War started, it was all the people were saying was, we just want to be taxed. If we're going to be taxed, we just want to be represented in Parliament. That's it. Because we don't want the British to leave. Because if you think about, put yourself in the mind of a colonist back then, besides like a select few like wild patriots, but most of the colonists.
Hold up, I just got instantly racist.
Yeah. Get in there.
He's like, oh yeah, okay.
Put your mind in it as a colonist.
You go sit over there and don't talk.
Yeah, get some guys in chains.
I was just listening to your instruction.
Yeah.
And what's this Mexican doing?
Yeah.
Sorry.
They didn't even know what that was back then.
Jesus, look at this dirty Irish Mick. They're all drunk.
fuck?
Sorry.
You're about to go outside and handle business.
Yeah. Oh, wait, I'm hating myself, you dirty fucking Greek. Yeah. You Greek shit.
But
you white N-word. Sorry.
That's okay.
I put myself in the mind of a colonialist.
That's what it is. Yee.
It just got the super stream. Like, oh.
Yeah, there was a time you'd look at him, and if you were back then, we'd be like, this fucking dirty Irish.
Yeah, dude, they were the most racist against the Irish.
No, they were pretty bad.
In New York.
They were bad. They were terrible, though. When you read about like what they were up to, you're like, God, those guys must have been fucking terrible.
Oh, God, coming
dude,
off the docks.
I was reading Angela's Ashes, and like it's so sad. The first chapter, just like the author introduces his family. His little sister dies just like in a stroller by herself at nighttime. The family's like, they're just all devastated. So they go back to Ireland and they're on a boat. The mom's on the boat. She's pregnant again. And she gets sick. And as they're looking at the Statue of Liberty, she's explaining it to her family. She's like, "I look how beautiful this is." And then she goes, "Oh," and threw up. And it just, the vomit just missed it in the wind and just went on all the other passengers. And they're all like, "You fuck, God damn it, lady, get the fuck out of here."
Fuck you.
And he just watched seagulls eat his mom's vomit as they like sail away.
It's beautiful.
It is kind of beautiful in a way, but it was the spray of just being like, "Oh, there it is," and just crushing all the passengers.
Dude, so these colonies, they would they just wanted to be taxed, right? They just wanted to be represented by Parliament. But back then, they were like, if you were a colonist, you wanted the British because you had to the north the French, who at that point wasn't on your side, and they would kill you and take your land. And then to the south, Spain, who definitely didn't like you.
Yeah.
And then to the west, Native Americans, who absolutely despised you. And the only thing stopping those three people from coming to kill you were the British.
Oh, wow.
Because they were like, we're one of the you do not fuck with Britain. That's a British subject. So, but then the war is going on, 1775, whatever. All the soldiers, they did 9 months, but they were like, dude, we got to go home. We're going to lose to these British fucks. We got to go home because we got our farms. We got to take care of our farms. Our wives are dying. Like who knows? We have to go back. And they just started leaving in droves. Yeah. So Washington, Thomas Paine, Common Sense was like a pamphlet, like the first viral thing that ever happened. George Washington told Thomas Paine, dude, you're like a great writer. Why don't you can you make up something to like galvanize these guys to come back? So they came up with, what if we change this messaging from taxation without representation to let's be free from the tyrannical Brits. Let's just be free from these fuckers. Don't you hate them? And then that messaging started to get into people's minds. And then next thing you know, they're fighting the British. And they're like, this is not even what we wanted, but we just believed the fake news. And then obviously, as you know, Benjamin Franklin had to go over to Paris and bang some of King Louis's concubines to get in Louis's ear. And then he convinced the French to get into the war because the French hate the British more than anybody. Yeah. And then we won. Yeah. But that was not, so it was fake news. How it started. So that's what these books said.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
And that was the last time the French were tough.
Yes.
That was the end.
Dude, they got fucking steamrolled in World War II. Big.
Yeah.
We got to talk about that for another day. But the French got absolutely fucking field goal kicked in World War II, and they were the #1 seed. They were the #1 army in the world.
They were killing it for a while, but they would always bankrupt themselves. That was a problem. Everything I've read about French history is them being like, all right, how much money do we have? And like, nothing.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. Dude, and
God damn it.
Another fun fact, history with the French, like Dunkirk, when they got like steamrolled in Dunkirk and they almost lost everything, whatever. I read something that said of course, Germany was this crazy army on a mission, whatever, but Hitler would not allow the German soldiers to get prostitutes, or if you got caught masturbating or drinking, you could take the Panzer chocolate, which was crystal meth. So they allowed meth, but no banging prostitutes and no masturbating and no alcohol, because he wanted like a fucking tip-top army, where the French were encouraging prostitution and were encouraging you to like be free, sexually free. And supposedly there was sexual STDs running rampant through the French army those last 6 months before the Nazis took over them. And these guys were like fighting with like active chlamydia and VD, where the Germans were just coming in fully loaded cocks on crystal meth, ready to steamroll.
Damn.
And that's like a big part of like why they just beat the shit out of everybody. But then as the war went on, the crystal meth, obviously you can't take that for so long.
Yeah.
Then even Hitler, you started to go nuts.
Yeah. It's just like rock and roll. They had better drugs.
Yeah.
Like the best bands had better drugs.
Oh, dude,
that's
having
what they
like
say.
Meth psychosis in like World War II as like a Nazi soldier must have been crazy.
Imagine coming out of that. A lot of Nazi soldiers killed themselves when they got back to Germany, because they were like, not only does the world hate us, but like, I didn't want to do this. I was on meth and I killed all these people and did all this shit, and now I'm done. And then they killed themselves.
Yeah, I don't think you could. I think you can't do war without drugs.
You have to be on a little.
Yeah, I think so. I think you're just ripping natties and now. And I
you got to be a real psychopath to just go sober.
Sober?
Yeah.
It's hard to do like stand up without a couple drinks.
That'd be funny. A guy facing death. He's like, no, dude, I got 13 days sober. You guys drink.
Dude, I mean,
like, we're going to die.
What do you think this is? This is drugs, dude.
Exactly.
This is, I'm on using a drug right now.
I needed it today, really. But yeah, I think a lot of it too is just nicotine. I think they're just crushing fucking nicotine pouches. Probably like 500 milligrams of caffeine a day.
Yeah. That's it.
There's a nice story about World War II.
Nothing that would chill them out, that's for sure.
No. What?
They weren't sitting there microdosing mushrooms.
I think when they get back, a lot of them do actually, but not when they're there. But there was a story I read about World War II where I think the Nazis were in Italy, I think, at some point, and they came to the bridge, like, Dante's whatever Inferno.
Sure.
So it was the bridge from the book where he first laid eyes upon Beatrice before she died. And it's an actual bridge there in Italy, and the Nazis, they could have blown the bridge up to keep like the Americans, whoever, like off their ass. So they radioed. They had some sort of communication. They were like, "Look, we won't blow up Dante's bridge where he saw Beatrice because it's such a beautiful place. You guys got to promise to do like a 20-minute timeout." And they were like, "All right." And the Americans chilled for like 20 minutes.
Really?
Let them cross the bridge, and they didn't blow it up. And then they used it 20 minutes later and like pursued them.
Wow.
It was just like a weird moment in the middle of like war where they're like, "Dude, that fucking bridge."
Well, that's
is
like
so
World
sweet.
War I. You ever seen that story about the French and the British on Christmas Day? They're sitting there in the trenches. They're there for a year. Each side has moved up like 50 yards max. They're in there. There was no man's land, it was called, where like, it was all like, mines and everybody would just die there. So Christmas, I forgot which side, but one of them basically called a timeout, and they all went out to no man's land and had Christmas dinner together, drinking, eating, and then they went back December 26th and started killing each other again.
What the fuck?
It's a fascinating thing in World War I. Christmas dinner. Yeah.
It's got to be so nice. It's
crazy. Just hang out. You're like, this is just a regular guy. I don't hate this guy.
You got to shoot him the next day.
Yeah, and the next day you're just blowing his foot. Yeah.
It just lets you know how big propaganda is in war. You need it. Like, you just need it to be like, look at these dirty Japs. So you just need it. Otherwise, guys are going, why am I killing these people?
Yeah, you're committing mass murder. So you have to.
Or dude, you didn't even bang your girl, or like,
I know.
Get the TV show you wanted.
It's a weird on and off switch because in the society,
you have no reason to kill this guy.
No, you have in society you have to control murder. Then every now and again you got to be like, you know who kind of sucks actually? What if we just killed that whole country and everyone's like, get the fuck out.
Well, like the Japanese, like the emperor was just like, guys, if you fly your planes into the sides of this, fly your planes into the sides of the American boats, I can personally, I'm the emperor, dude. I guarantee you're getting into heaven. You can have whatever you want. And they're like, and just did it. But that emperor is like, fucking dude, I don't know.
Our politicians know our weakness. All you got to do is like a little fake attack on us.
Yeah.
A little something, like, and that gets us.
Yeah.
Pearl Harbor, 9/11.
The drones.
We'll attack anyway. They'll be like, we're going to this country. They didn't have anything to do. And they're like, just fucking kill people.
One of our boats, one of our fucking boats.
Nobody was like, wait a second. Why are we going to Iraq?
Yeah.
Everyone was just like, go.
Oh, that was a total green light. Everyone thinks we're going to, I've heard people, I should say, who think we're going to go to war with China. Like, that's inevitable.
Yeah. Well, they're flying their drones right now over my house.
Dude, honestly, dude, if I was the president,
what is going on?
I don't know.
If I was a president, I would just go to war with Portland.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Portland.
I would just say, get these guys out of here.
Dude, my theory is World War III, if we were all being smart, we should stop fighting kind of like, between countries and have just all attack the oldest. Like the elderly.
Yeah.
Right.
Just plunder the elderly.
Get them out of
here. Get them out of
here.
here.
If you got to get your bloodthirst.
Yeah, exactly. We all plunder. We all make a deal like, look, let's just use all these advanced technologies we've created to absolutely plunder the elderly.
Do you think we're going to come together as a planet and fight whoever's controlling the drones? Like these drone things? You think like the aliens? You think the alien invasion, this project, Blue Light or Beam Light, whatever.
Yeah, I don't know.
Blue Beam.
I've heard
That's
of
what
it.
everyone's
Blue
saying.
Book? I think it's called Blue Book.
Blue Beam.
Blue Beam.
Yeah, where it's like, the alien, like where the countries are staging an alien attack, and they're going to say that these drones are we're going to get attacked by aliens and come together against a common good.
That would be great.
I've heard that theory.
Common enemy.
They're going to use it to do like a one world government situation.
You think so?
I mean, yeah, people get mad. I always say this, but I do think like that kind of setup, or that, I don't know, man. I don't know if we'll always be countries or if that unification will ever happen where we're like, because I mean, they have the EU now.
Right.
So all it would take is like the U.S. and I don't know, man.
You got to
people
get
really
language.
whacked out about it.
You got to unite people with. There's too many languages, dude. It always works. Language, religion.
Yeah, true.
But what should we go with? We go English 1, Chinese 2.
I mean, dude,
what do you want to go 3?
The most beautiful ones: English, Spanish, French.
Chinese is out.
Chinese out.
Let them learn French.
Yeah, you don't want to be like,
they can do it. Yeah, they can do it.
They can do it. They're smartest people, smartest humans.
Let's just
them
be
and the
honest.
Ashkenazi Jews.
Yeah, the Romance languages are the best sounding languages when you don't speak them.
They are.
Like,
They're nice.
I'd like to speak that language.
They are pleasant.
Yeah. When I hear Hebrew, I'm like, I don't want to speak that language.
It's harsh.
Yeah.
Hebrew's harsh.
When I went to Sicily, dude, I was fucking rock hard 24 hours a day just listening to people speak.
Dude, French as well, man. I've always I'm like the French accent kills me.
Yeah. I'd love to fucking French.
Yeah. It's like, but I don't know. I mean, here's the thing. If that happened, even if they staged a fake alien attack and we got to be like with like Russia, like, come on, brother, let's shoot down these fucking aliens, that would be fun.
That would be.
How much better than COVID would that be? Being like, we're fighting the aliens together.
We'd lose so quick if it was a real thing, though.
Yeah.
I mean, dudes that can come here like light years.
I know.
We'd be done. Pow, pow.
Yeah.
That's what our guns would sound like to them. Pow.
Yeah.
Pow. And they'd just be like,
well, this is my argument for that. If you're able to get to that level of technology, I do think there's a good chance that you would have worked out the weird interpersonal kinks that would make you like a weird kind of like domineering warlord.
But they may look at us like cattle, though, and be like, they may look at us like ants or something, but like not even have that compassion because they're like, look at these stupid.
That's true, too.
Yeah. They're like doing podcasts. They're talking. They're like,
they probably digging the cast.
They probably digging cast.
I think so.
Yeah. That might be the thing that they like.
If you could hear, they're probably smart enough. Imagine if you could like just watch ants and like get a full in-depth look into like what they're thinking and feeling all day. This is awesome.
That's a good point, actually.
Yeah, it is.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
I don't think the drones are sniffing for nukes, though. That was a big theory too.
Big thing. They said it's nuke sniffers.
And even if they are, I don't think the nuke will go off because it's in America. I think the nuke knows, like, I'm home. This is where it created me. I can't kill my father.
I hope so. Or
I think the nuke will do a quick scan and say, there's not enough Japanese people here. I can't go off unless there's a certain percentage. Just kidding around.
They don't have a
obviously.
wish gene button
I'm
here.
just kidding around.
Yeah,
Because
we're
our
just
nuke
joking.
has
It's a
AI.
character piece.
Yeah.
It's probably AI now. It's probably full. The nuke's probably conscious. It's like, I don't want to do this.
But like, it was created here. So like the nuke kind of knows, like,
What do they think the
I gotta
drones
kill
are
my
going to
father.
set? Yeah, they think they're going to set off the nuke or something.
they think the drone's sniffing for the nuke
Where it is.
to where it is to find it.
Oh, okay. So
Because
then
the
they
issue
can-
is the nuclear weapons now supposedly have more power than Hiroshima, and they can be fit in a suitcase.
I've heard. Yeah,
So that's the issue.
yeah.
So
Yeah, I mean, dude, I don't know. I had a guy on recently. He did James Fox. He did like multiple documentaries on UAPs and UFOs and stuff. And he's like, I mean, he's totally convinced. He's like, dude, we've been contacted multiple times. But I don't know. It's like, what the fuck are you gonna do? It's like, if you're worried about an alien invasion, it's like, bro, you're totally powerless.
I have no fear of that for some reason.
I have zero. Even nuclear war, I'm kind of like,
whatever.
Yeah.
I just don't worry about it. I'm like, dude, I don't know. I was like,
If it's
I hope
gonna happen.
hope it doesn't happen. But I'm not gonna be like, hey guys, knock it off.
Yeah.
You should really rethink this. But it's like, it would suck if it didn't. Like, if it was like it put us in like the wasteland scenario. But then it's like we get to all dune out. So it's like, I don't know.
Yeah, then the whole world would just look like 6th Street.
Yeah.
Right here in Austin.
You can go there and practice for like the end of the world.
This is why we come to Austin, dude. We're practicing for the new world.
God, what a dump at night that street is.
Yeah.
It's
That'll
a
be huge if we somehow, if they can use the aliens to make us somehow like all disarm like our nuclear weapons, but like no one's gonna want to do it first. They're gonna be like,
You know what would happen though? The aliens would have us disarm the nuclear weapons, and then we would just go back to medieval warfare like 20 years later. We would just start attacking the regular way, which that would suck.
yeah, no, we could still drop big bombs. They just couldn't.
Okay,
have,
but just
then
no
it's-
nukes.
But when you're like murdering each other, you're gonna get the edge. It's like it's a catchy thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they say aliens only started showing up after the first nuke went off. There were no alien sightings before 1945.
That's what the guy James Fox was saying. It was like they're a lot of the sightings around military stuff have always been. And then I was like, well, what if it's just like super advanced technology they're not talking about? He's like, I mean, even that is like a whole thing in itself. He's like, it could be, but
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, Bob Lazar, I believe that guy Bob Lazar saw all that stuff years ago and was telling everyone about it.
they're claiming they can do like full speed right angle turns, just like like that.
Yeah.
They said there was a pilot that like saw like a silver kind of like almost like cylinder object just buzzing around, and he like did a nosedive to come down to see what it was, and he said the thing spiraled up towards him, and then when he kind of like he like tried to contain it, it just was gone. And then they had like a latitude longitude, and he was like, when he got to the latitude longitude, it was just there, just like waiting for him.
Yeah.
Rogan just posted yesterday on his Instagram like to explain like this footage, and it was like this unedited footage, and it's just two orbs like that just happened, I guess, last night, and they just the way they shoot off into space is not. And it, Rogan's saying this is unedited footage. This is real.
Yeah, the problem is like Well, there's like two things. Is you could fake that so easy. You could fake that, but there's all these like high-level military guys coming out being like, no, for real, I saw it. So like, why would they risk their
They either don't care about us, they're looking at us like we would look at ants and go like, what do we care? Or they're jerking off to us. Because think about it, when you jerk off to something shameful and then you just jet, you like leave. Like, so maybe they're just taking it out, they're wanking it, and then their commander's like, where were you? And like he clears the search history.
The ones who die are like the people who get caught like autoerotic asphyxiation.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, he's out there jerking off to humans and he crashed.
Because it's the only thing. They come and then they bounce. So what are they doing?
I don't know.
What are they doing, man?
I don't know. I don't
They're either
know.
totally disinterested or it's a fetish. It's a kink for them.
Yeah, or like I said, I just I hold out hope, being like, dude, if you get that advanced, you must like. There's no way you get that advanced when you're still like kind of self-destructive and all that. I think they might be pretty chill.
Yeah, right. I think one of the big things they probably to get that advanced, I think they have no shame, because I think the thing that holds humans back is shame.
Yeah.
Shame. It's like
but it's
all
also
our anger comes from shame, and it's all projected out.
Yeah, but shame's pretty good though, because it keeps like you should have a sense of like if you do a certain thing, like there's going to be a bad feeling accompanying it.
Yeah.
If I went home and like blew my dog and just like took a walk, that's a problem for society. I need to be like, what
solid point.
It's a good point.
Solid point.
Shame's not a bad thing.
What I said was wrong. Yeah, because you just made a solid point.
You need it, dude. Shame is a good. It's like it's like the beginnings of your conscience. It's just your conscience, but it's like if you kind of get carried away with it, you can burden yourself with it. But like having no shame is not good.
Not good. People might go far in life with no shame, but it's not.
It's not good. It's not good.
You gotta have a balance. You gotta be like, turn off the shame for certain things, and then turn it back on when you're going to blow your dog, or you're going to just take a kid into a fucking harem and drink their blood. You want to turn the shame off for that.
Just slow blowing your dog.
You want to turn the shame. Yeah, you want to turn the shame all the way up at a kiddie party, and then you want to just turn it off when you're fucking hitting the stage. Yeah.
God damn it,
dude! The slow blow is it's really, dude. It's just going to be a quiet slow blow job to a male friend. Is going to be something that I might honestly bring it up on Rogan and just ask his assessment.
He would love that. Yeah. What, man? What the fuck are you talking about, man?
Yeah. I know. I remember the last time I went on, I was saying how attracted I was to this trans actress on the show Baby Reindeer, and thinking like he was going to be like, back and forth, and he just went, ugh, it's disgusting. And then he just started talking about alligators, and I was fucked.
Once you hear
fuck around,
dude. Dude. Whenever I've done that show, once he starts talking about grizzly bears, I know I'm bombing.
You're bombing. You're bombing.
It's like, you know what, man? You just got to cook it before trichinosis sets in, man. And I'm like, okay, I'm boring you.
So that's the sign.
Yeah.
It is for real, dude. I'm like being genuine. The ability his ability to sit there for 3 hours and talk, it's uncanny. It's
crazy.
I don't know anyone else who can do it.
I can feel an hour in me, and I go, all right, I've hit an hour, and I start going, all right.
Yeah, and he does that, by the way, 3 times a week. It's not like he does it once a week.
Yeah, it's for real. Like, it's pretty nuts.
He's such a busy guy. I think that's how he schedules in his socializing. Because he's so busy, man.
It's a good move. After you podcast a lot, it does kind of suck when you socialize. You're like, dude, I should be getting paid for this right now.
Yeah.
Why am I wasting my time?
Yeah, I'm like, why am I giving gems to these people at dinner when I could just be doing that on a Patreon?
I'm out with my neighbors. I could just be man on the street right now. Generating content.
Yeah. I mean, dude, we were literally talking to our driver yesterday, and because he was like a liberal guy from Texas, so we were like going crazy. We couldn't believe that we finally met one, whatever. And he was like an older guy, and we're having fun, whatever, talking. And I was recording the whole thing. I was like, oh, this would be good on Patreon. And then at the end, when he's dropping us off, he says like the address of where we are, and then Yannis like, oh, we probably shouldn't post that, dude. He just said the address, and the guy was like, are you recording me? And then I slowly put down, I was like, no. But it's fun. The last bit we have, he goes, are you recording me? And then, so you can see that at patreon.com/historyhyenas. We've already posted that puppy.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Just doing Veritas on fucking.
Yeah. So we're like, that's actually like a crime, but we're just willing to do it if you give us $5 a month.
No, it's like investigative journalism, Project Veritas. Dude.
Yeah, dude.
That shit was awesome.
Awesome.
When they got guys just give a guy one martini and he'd be like, dude, I'm so fucking horny, dude. All this stuff in COVID's fake. Did you see those videos?
Yeah. I don't know if those were real though. Are they real?
I think so.
I think they are real.
Dude, if you get a guy, you can crush. Like, dude, if you like just go on like LinkedIn profiles and just have like a hot chick be like, I'd love to come out and talk to you. They'd be like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
And like, dude, we're like making up half these fucking, and it was just like, there's a guy, he claimed that they were making variants so that they could get ahead of them so they could create vaccines for ones they made up.
But here's the issue.
He validated. He said that. So they're like,
that's wild.
COVID's out there, and they're like, well, what if we made a thing like it, got the vaccine for it, and then that way we're already ready if something like that strikes.
Yeah. But to Chris's point, this is why I don't think it's real, and it's probably like a setup, like you're going to be this guy, because it is illegal. So like, if that really happened, the guy would be like get in trouble. It's illegal.
Yeah, but it's like a gray area with the journalists, though. I think journalists can do that somehow.
Can they?
I don't know.
Well, maybe it's illegal and maybe they're actively suing them, but the whole it's out anyway. And maybe eventually they'll take it down. But
this is
maybe they're willing to take the lawsuit on the chin.
Yeah.
Just to say it.
It's also a criminal offense, though, isn't it?
I don't know if
it's criminal.
I don't know. I don't know. That's a good question because I know you can't record a phone call without the other person's consent.
Right. So I would assume that it would be
which
in
I've
person.
also done a bunch of times. But
you just posted it. Yeah,
it's fun. But but you can. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's a weird gray area because I feel like journalists have to be able to do that. Like whistleblowers and shit do it all the time.
I think probably if you do it, then maybe I don't know anything, but maybe.
Dude, the laws are like if you any law like if you've ever when you're single, if you've ever like paid for a girl's Uber to come over to your house and then you guys have had sex, you Uber home, you've technically sex trafficked her.
True.
Like that's all real.
It is.
You know?
But you have to trick her. You have to be like, which you know there is some trickery there always.
I guess, I mean, like let's watch a movie. We're not really. I don't want to watch the movie.
Yeah, that's true.
I think though the problem becomes if she comes over and you bang her, and then other guys come over and bang her.
Did you see that shit in France?
Yeah, there's 50. We were watching on the plane. We couldn't hear. What's the thing? 50 guys are going down for.
I think a guy was just kind of like this is what Diddy was getting accused of with Cassie or whatever her name is, Cassidy.
Yeah,
saying like he would just be like, imagine you took your wife out to a nice dinner, and then like when you got home, you're like, surprise, babe, and there were just like 4 dudes there, and she's like, I don't really feel like it, and he's like, no, it's going down. And he would just allegedly have her get kind of banged out.
Wow.
And I think the French guy was going ham with it at the same setup where he'd be like, surprise. And it was just like 4 dudes. I'm not going to say his bros. I don't know if they're his bros or not. But it'd be like 4 or 5 dudes would just run the
banging out his wife.
Yeah, just banging. And it was like apparently 50 dudes got caught.
And he's a real wealthy like celebrity in France, this kind of guy?
I guess so, yeah. Which is the craziest thing to get caught with.
Yeah. The human brain is wild, isn't it?
Wild.
Yeah, man. Yeah. It's fucked up. And that's such a wild one though, man.
Yeah.
They go, you're not going to fuck me? All right. Yeah. And just have like dudes come through.
Or they get off on it watching dudes kind of uncomfortably bang their wife. Yeah.
It's a weird thing,
People got weird things.
It's crazy, bro.
We all got something.
Never me, bro. I'm
dude, that's why.
Uno, bro. No, I would be so mad.
No, I would, I'd be upset.
Third guy, you'd be like, what the fuck am I doing? This is...
Yeah.
Oh, take 3.
Yeah.
Like
by the third, you're like, wait, this wasn't a good idea.
Yeah.
I was fine with the first 2.
The crazies for you and 50 people to all go down together for that. That trial must have been crazy.
Yeah.
They're all going down too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is French jail even like though? You think it's even that big of a deal? Probably cigarettes, baguettes.
Yeah, true. It's probably French jail is probably, and the gay sex there probably has that French.
Probably
flair.
awesome. Well, it's loving.
Yeah, it probably is. Like, that's, I don't know, man. The French jail probably actually does suck.
Yeah. I mean, all jails. I mean, yeah.
Yeah. But I wonder if the food might be all right. But
food's probably better than most.
If you're a criminal, just take a flight to Norway and commit a crime, and then you just live.
No death penalty, no life in prison. Most of your prison time is on a farm.
Dude, I saw a documentary about that. And they have like guitars and shit. They have like music rooms. You can just go play. It's like that is a kind of a good idea.
Yeah. It's like kind of like hanging out in like a rec room of a luxury condo building. Like you just got everything you want. You're chilling.
That wouldn't be bad.
No, not at all.
And you can do a pretty sick crime. You can like crash a car into someone's house, something like crazy.
Literally, that guy in Norway who like killed all those school kids, like that awful thing. He's going to get out of jail.
Is he really?
Just in a fucking open air jail?
I don't think he's ever going to get out, but the laws are that he should. But they keep finding.
Oh, okay, all right. So I missed.
But it's funny because technically he would get out. But because of what he did, they keep finding loopholes to keep him in there because by their own laws,
right?
They're all about rehabilitation and
they just send him to Guantanamo.
Yeah,
ship him to Guantanamo. Just be like, all right, you're out of there.
Yeah,
because he shouldn't be there like doing like fucking. He's probably like getting emails and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like that guy should be locked up.
Dude, I mean, prisoners have Instagram in the U.S. Like they know if they're listening to pods.
I know.
Yeah,
chilling.
Yeah.
But where are we at time wise? I don't want to keep you guys up. All right.
We're good. Let's get some breakfast.
Yeah.
Well, I like
dude,
that.
Turn the hat back around, dude. Show the mothership, dude. Why are you hiding it?
Oh no. Yeah.
Why are you ashamed?
This is how unknown I am. We were sitting in the airport. I was wearing this hat, and this guy comes up to me and goes, "Oh wow, I'm going there." He goes, were you ever there? Yeah, for a fucking weekend, asshole. 5 sold out. It's so funny. You work there. This is my career, real quick. So
Go.
Over
Not
the
real quick. Tell us about it.
I know. Over the summer, like I did 4 shows on Bert's tour. You were on one, yeah right? Which was, 15,000, 8,000, whatever.
Yeah.
Then I went to LA, did the Comedy Store, and then some other room down by San Diego. Great week. You're doing a Comedy Store. Then I came home, did the Mothership, right? And 5 sold out shows, even though every show sells out.
Yeah,
but still,
that's all right.
Still, there's a lot of fans there.
Yeah.
They love comedy. Then I taped a half an hour, and then I did outside on a parking lot under a tent in Jersey. Oh. It's only 20 minutes from my house, and it was a Friday night, $1,500.
Yeah.
So,
that's why you're the legend. That's what I'm saying.
You are the legend, dude.
But people,
you're water, dude. You just go high and low and just.
If you go into a hospital and look at a heart monitor, it goes up and down.
For sure.
If it goes straight across, you're dead.
Heard that.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
Peaks and valleys. Peaks and valleys.
Thank you. A lot of valleys. A lot of fucking valleys.
I'm a lowland man myself.
Yeah.
But people.
I had some valleys this weekend. I thought that new material was sharp. It's not.
No.
Dude. It is
not.
No. It is not good.
No.
I had to do new material because I had a special come out, and I was like, nice. First 35 minutes of the show is brand new. It was good the first time I told it in Detroit. I was like, damn, I got it already.
Yep.
It didn't hold up in Orlando and Fort Lauderdale. First half hour.
You say don't hold up. You're saying it's like not where you want it to be.
It wasn't, because I was having fun telling it the first time.
Yeah. Now
and then I was the second week telling it. I was trying to like remember what I said.
Yep.
And it just needs a lot of work.
Do you record audio and listen back?
I need to start doing it.
Dude, I do it. It helps.
See, now
I don't know if I can, because then I'll be like, holy shit, I'm the worst of all time.
You got to be your biggest fan.
I swear to God, I'm my biggest hater. It's not even, no one's close.
I listen back and go, that guy has a speech impediment. It's fucking horrible.
Holy shit, why didn't anybody tell me?
I had a tough time realizing I don't make any sense 80% of the time.
Yeah.
I'm just like, and then this, and I set things up in the most schizophrenic way.
You think you're making sense.
I don't make any sense.
And I go, I think they got it. And then you hear it back, you're like, I hope everybody understood what the joke even was.
I think I got pity laughed all weekend. They're like, yeah, go ahead, guy.
I don't.
That could have been Detroit. Could have been dudes that were pumped to see me.
Here's like, I can't sit down. I could if I had, but I don't sit and write. If something comes to me, then I use it. What do you mean? I got 7 fucking albums.
I know.
I got 7 albums. I don't know how, and 5 of them are really good.
Yeah.
The last, you know what I mean? They're good. The first one is your first album with whatever bullshit you did, whatever fucking shit you did back then.
I peaked on that first one.
I told them to take it off as serious. Take that out. Oh, are you kidding me? The stuff I was saying, but anyhow, I'll come up with a bit. In about a year, I go, okay, I got a new album or whatever.
Yeah.
I can't go out and just do a new half hour. I don't know how you could do that.
It was some older. It was just stuff I used to do, and it's like, all right, now I think I can more comfortably explain why it's funny. And it turns out I can't, and I need to.
But here's the thing:
I'm gonna have to work, which sucks.
The real deal is in life is it funny to comics? Because club owners no one gives a fuck about funny. They care about numbers. Yeah. They don't give a fuck. I've had a club owner. I said to this club, I go, I'm the best I've ever been. Because that doesn't matter. What are you selling? And so, if you could sit, like, I never sit and watch people do comedy. I sat for an hour and watched at the Stress. And it's outdoors at the Stress.
Oh, yeah.
I watch Chris Porter for an hour. He's a funny fucking cat.
Chris Porter's great.
There's certain people that you'll sit and watch going, that's fucking brilliant. That's funny. That's good. But club owners, you don't see a club owner, 9 out of 10 or 8 out of 10 are not sitting there watching the show.
No, they don't watch.
After you come off stage, you go, man, that was a good bit, or that was funny.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I real quick, and I'm not. There was two promoters online on Facebook. They were arguing, And one of the promoters said, I'm old school. I just like funny. If you're funny, not how many followers you have, this
you're
and
walking
that.
people.
Huh?
Nothing.
You
walked her.
I walked half the room in Canada. So one promoter said, I just like fun. And the other guy's going, I don't care about numbers or followers. And the other one goes, well, I have to keep the doors open. So I wrote to the other one, I go, if you went to a restaurant and they gave you the biggest portion on the planet, but the food stunk, would you go back? You know what I mean? He didn't get back to me. So, he didn't get back to me because he knew, do you go for quality or quantity? So quantity now.
I've been a big Golden Corral, man. I've been to
big old pile.
Old Country Buffet.
But you know what I'm saying? Now it's a quick fix.
Yeah.
For sure.
It's a quick fix. Fucking, I don't know. I'm not bitter. I love doing comedy. I love doing comedy.
Of course.
I'm just saying it's a quick fix in everything in life. Though.
Yeah.
But wasn't it a quick fix when you were like tough crowd? I remember you guys talking shit on like Dat Fan and like guys that were like new that were blowing up.
No,
I don't need to name
first
a particular guy. Yeah.
I did apologize to him.
Oh, good.
Because me and Patrice were brutal to
It was
him.
so funny.
And I did email him saying,
Yeah.
hey, listen, I'm sorry that I did this back in the day.
Yeah.
And being he doesn't know how to read, it meant nothing. I should have just drew,
back to him
I should have
again.
just drew pictures. What he's anyhow. So
You hit him with the Hotmail account.
I want you to know. I'm sorry,
the
by the
Hotmail.
way. I'm sorry for that. I didn't mean to take a shot at
Who-
that.
I don't know
I
who
can't
it
believe
is.
you did that.
he was a good kid. Listen, no, we didn't. I don't know. I mean, it
No,
wasn't.
but back then wasn't it the same way though? Like guys would
No,
blow
I
up
think
doing
guys
stuff.
back then would mainly go after kind of like guitar racks or jugglers or variety acts.
Yeah.
I feel like comedy's better now than it was back then, though.
Well,
I'm just fucking. I'm kidding.
yeah.
I don't know. I just know I'm fucking great.
True.
You are like Neon.
Dude, for
you're
real.
Neon Dion. Dude. You're Coach Prime. You're Rich Prime, dude.
Listen, I'm not fucking around. I don't fail on
don't.
stage.
Bulletproof. For real, bulletproof.
Well, how
I've
can
seen you
you?
in action.
We witnessed it. I mean, this is a touchy subject. I know you're going to get fired up, but
Oh, and that fucking Philly bullshit.
Dude, no one's been able to do that. That
no
was
one ever has done
unbelievable.
what you did on that.
I made it through it. I don't even.
You
remember.
didn't even make it through it. You dominated.
transcended the show.
You beat
You
us.
transcended the form.
You made fun of people that were anonymously talking shit on you and won
And won.
without knowing what they were saying.
No, he turned and looked at one point.
Oh, you little fucker! You cheated.
But still,
you
even
didn't
still,
know the
though.
rules. We just
Even still, dude.
That was an
everyone who
accident.
did that I would host that for like. I'd be like, I'll do like 10 up front. I get like 3 into it. I'm like, oh, we're gonna bring the first.
shaking.
It's terrible.
Dude, I would get up there and shake. It was so bad.
I was doing rooms.
You just ripped like 25.
Yeah, just like what are they
The
saying?
meanest
Fuck
thing
that.
in the world is being like
Fuck them, bunch of
losers.
fucking
I spent more
middles,
money on my teeth
losers.
than they made
Yeah,
combined.
That one got all of us. I still remember that. That was like 7 years ago. I remember that insult.
It's funny. I mean, I was doing rooms with, 400 fucking black people sitting like this up
Yeah.
front.
Yeah.
Rooms that black comics were scared
Before
to
they
do.
had cell phones, though.
Yeah,
Imagine now
no.
it's harder. It's
Now
harder
they're not
now.
even close
now you
to
gotta
looking.
battle
Now
Instagram.
I know. This room, the Peppermint Lounge was so rough. The show, they said it starts at 10. You get there, it doesn't start till 12.
What?
Every fucking any black celebrity in New Jersey, Shannon Briggs, the boxer, Queen Latifah, Naughty But everybody was always there.
Yeah.
And there was a comic bombing, and I mean he was bombing, and this
Yeah.
dude just walked up to the stage and threw chicken bones out.
Oh my God.
Right?
You got to walk off. You got to be done.
You got to be done.
Yeah.
I mean, we had
Someone
there
do a
was-
chicken bone at me. I'd be like, all right, yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I'll take these to the trash for you guys.
I'll throw those out.
it's just I don't know. Back in the day, we didn't really. I don't know. There was if there was internet, Twitter, Instagram,
Yeah.
all that shit back during Tough Crowd
you
or
guys would
Last
be all over it,
Are you
dude.
kidding me?
Crowd work. Patrice would be posting crowd work clips with
Yeah.
captions.
That fucking motherfucker. I brought him into O&A. I brought him.
Yeah.
The second week, he started trashing me.
You right away.
No. I walked him in, he goes, what, like through the back, and he thought, what do you think, you're in Goodfellas, walking me through the kitchen or whatever? And so we were on there one day, and I was driving a little Porsche Boxer, and he had some big like Escalade. And he's going, you fucking...
you guys were doing real well.
He's going to me. He's going, you selfish fuck. You have a little 2-seater, and and he's trashing. I mean, beat me down with your dumb Rolex. Not even real. I mean, I walked out of there fucking round. Yeah. 2 days later, I send him, I email him like the price of his car new versus mine, and mine was more. And he calls me laughing, going, you're still thinking about this? Right? He would just fucking kill you and like it was nothing. And then,
I love you hashing out on the email, dude.
Email it sincerely. Richard.
My car's worth more
Hash it out on email.
Yeah, just email someone my car's worth more than yours.
It was a new car. Yes.
So fucking
and he
funny.
called me selfish because he had a big Escalade because that cocksucker couldn't stop eating cheesecakes, and he had to have something big to put his fat ass in. I'm sorry, you're the fucking selfish whatever.
Yeah.
He was. I was dropping him off one night in Jersey City. I got to use the bathroom, so we're walking to his house, and he looks at me. He goes, "Man, I don't have a fucking thing going on in this business. No agent." Can't get work, nothing. I go, I can't get hired. I can't. And we just both started cracking up and kept walking. we did an audition together, me and Patrice, for the head of casting for ABC to be the 2 leads in a sitcom.
Jesus.
Right? So we go in there. Patrice won't take his face out of the paper, and I can't act. So
Hold on. All right, go ahead.
So we're doing this scene together, and Marcy Phillips, the head of casting, is yelling at me, going, "What?" I go, "He won't look at me. How do I connect with him?
Yeah.
Well, I can't connect
You
with
guys
him."
turned on each other in the audition.
She goes, "Can you two just get out of here?" And we got thrown, and we're walking down the hallway, and Ebby's cracking up. Right, and all these executives behind us, and for some reason, I had gas and I farted. He fell on the ground laughing. We just fucked up this audition.
That's the ultimate victory.
Farted on the way out.
That's the ultimate victory, dude.
Yeah, your acting's good. I remember that O&A with where they had you read the lines, and it's one of the fun. If you can find it online, go watch it.
With Chaz Palin, whatever his name is.
Chaz Palminteri.
Yeah. They
had Voss read lines in like a show. It's so bad.
No, they snuck. Okay.
It's crazy.
We used to argue on O&A who was a worse actor, me or Norton, because Norton's a blinking fuck, right? Little no chin blinking
I saw
fuck.
some recently. It was pretty good.
Norton?
They're that show Colin Quinn does where it's like the cop show.
Oh, yeah, the cop show.
Yeah.
That I saw that clip. It's funny.
It's very good.
Yeah. But yeah, it took him 40 fucking years. All right. Little fucking mole. What a horrible head. Matter of fact, I was listening to him on the radio this morning coming in. I text him, I go, how bad is morning radio that I'm listening to you fucking assholes? So we're always arguing who's a worse actor. So I get a fucking text from the producer. We want you to do a scene from A Bronx Tale with Norton tomorrow. I go, okay, no problem. So they have 2 mics set up for me and Norton. They go to commercial. They go, after commercial break, you two will do the scene. Right? They didn't give me the sides the night before. They gave them to me when I got there. So they go to commercial. I go stand by the mic, waiting for Norton to walk out. They go back on the air. I go, come on, what the fuck? Then Chaz, whatever his last name is, Palminteri, comes walking, and I got to do the scene with him. And, from the guy owes me 20, and I fucking stink. But he won't look at so I started blaming him. I started blaming him. Yeah. I go, look at me. How can I do a scene without you looking? It was classic. I did his podcast like maybe 3 months ago, whatever. The nicest guy on the planet. Yeah. The nicest guy. Beautiful house. And he
was a really nice guy. I saw him at UFC, and he was awesome.
Oh, is that where you took the picture with the enemy?
The enemy? No. You're such a fucking old CNN liberal
no, I'm
bitch.
not.
Oh, you demon rat?
I'm so far.
He's such a little bitch, dude.
No, I roasted him.
You love Biden, dude.
Are you crazy? Are you fucking mad? That's like saying
you love the vaccine.
That's like saying if you don't like steak, that means you like lobster. Look, you fucking idiot. You can hate steak and lobster too.
I agree. That's fair.
People.
But you do love the vax.
I would take a vax.
Free Palestine. Free Palestine.
Yeah,
Let's go.
Ugh. I would free Palestine from what? So,
all right. Chill.
Your generation does.
I'm not anti anything. I'm not anti. What's that?
You guys love doctors, though.
Oh, fuck you.
You guys, you're rough.
How old are you?
37.
37.
We question everything.
Okay.
The boomers are like, yes, doctor, yes, doctor, yes, doctor. We're more critical.
Yeah.
We're
you say yes, daddy.
Okay. Here's my doctor.
Dude, you need another vaccine. I'm making $25 every time you take a booster. You go, oh, that makes sense. I'll get another one.
Oh, really? And every time you fucking click or buy a phone, somebody's making. Shut up! They got to make money too. All right? True. They got to make money, but they don't do it for free. My doctor passed away in June.
Must have been a bad doctor.
I said, "What hope do I have?"
Yeah, that's not good.
I put in memory on my special for him before my dad. My dad died July 31st on my daughter's birthday.
Sorry,
damn,
on my daughter's birthday, and I walked in. I go to my daughter, "Happy birthday! Grandpa's dead. Let's go out." Let's go have cake. Let's go have cake. That fucking asshole. Fucking narcissist. Couldn't wait a day.
Made it all about himself.
Yeah. Then we buried him the next day, which would have been my mom's birthday, August 1st. Whatever. Oh boy, am I a depressing piece of shit.
No,
I have nothing.
It's very uplifting. I have nothing.
I have nothing.
What's it like when both your parents die, though? Isn't it kind of like, is it slightly freeing or is it just depressing and weird?
Here's the thing. I have 3 daughters. Now I realize how tough my mom's life was as a single mom with a dad not sending child support, nothing.
Yeah.
Okay, and I realize that. But everything in life, I did the opposite of my parents, and I raised 2 fucking amazing older kids, both pregnant now. 2 days they're going to deliver. Houses, great jobs. My 16-year-old's a 16-year-old.
Okay.
But
I was wondering why one got left out of the equation. I was like, what happened?
Yeah.
No, that's Bonnie's kid. No, she's a Bonnie, like my daughter, has really developed. And the other day,
what? Well,
Bonnie said to me, she goes, "Have you seen Raina's breast?" And I go, "No, the drill bit broke." But
wait, what?
Hold on, I still don't get it.
It's a little peephole in the wall.
Oh, there we go. All right, fuck you.
It took me a second.
So that's how clever I am. Well, I'm glad that you brought us food. Fucking candy corn from Halloween. Candy corn from Halloween.
Try it. It's good.
Yeah, the guy sells out fucking stadiums. Here's candy corn, Jew. Have some candy corn on me, fucking high roller. Fucking the biggest act in the country. You want some stale cashews? They're not even macadamia nuts. They're fucking peanuts. Fucking peanuts.
It's a peanuts, motherfucker.
I'm a peanut.
I'm telling you right now.
That's a good combo.
Try, get a piece of candy
so
corn,
funny.
an M&M, and some,
for real,
some peanuts.
the combo.
Real,
combo.
you invented that, yeah. A real,
good combo.
real snack pack at Shane's. I could have. Oh wow, that was worth a fucking bridge and tunnel in 2 hours
Shut
in
up.
the car.
Oh, that's one you guys basically invented. That's the funniest thing. I saw DeRosa did it. David Lucas was trying to roast him on Kill Tony. And he's in the middle of one of those, like, "Joe, you look like..." And DeRosa just turns to him and goes, "Shut up!" It's just a knockout every time. If someone's trying to get a joke out, and you hit him with a, "Ugh, shut up.
Shut up, stupid.
Shut up, stupid."
Fucking DeRosa looks like a bookend.
I love that guy
funny.
so much, dude.
He is.
He's getting funnier.
He's such a good comic.
The older he's getting, the funnier he's getting. He's more of a dickhead.
That's awesome.
But he doesn't care. Like, he's so good. like there's Kurt Metzger, so fucking
Incredible,
good.
yeah.
These comics are so, and they're whatever. Fucking DeRosa, when we were doing Would You Bang 'Em? Did you ever? You did that?
I don't
with
think
us
I ever
once?
got to do it. No.
You never did Would You Bang 'Em?
No.
What's the show?
Bonnie and I host it. We have 3 female judges and a gay judge.
Nice.
Comic comes out, does 8 minutes, and the judges take turns discussing whether they would fuck them or not after their set.
Yeah, you can see why I've avoided this.
Yes.
You can see why I've gone, I can't do
I'll
that
tell you a
one.
funny story. So we're doing it at Skankfest when it was in Brooklyn, right? And who was it? Oh, Ari Schaefer went out.
Yeah.
And one of the judges said, let me see your cock or whatever. And he's
No
chase-
hesitation.
Huh?
No, I'm sorry.
He's chasing her around the stage with his dick out, right?
It was fun.
It's fun. He doesn't.
good time. She did say she would fuck him
Yes.
as consensual.
Yeah, just fucking around.
Yeah.
Louis C.K. is standing in the wings watching us going, I lost my career. And this guy's chasing a girl around.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that story's been out there, so I'm not telling anything.
For sure.
You know, and there's nothing you can't say about Ari that he
It'll
wouldn't
be
agree
fun.
with.
Yeah. I think he threw piss on people at that same show.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that just brought everybody down. Hey, time for candy corn. Candy corn break.
I don't think people care about throwing piss though.
Throwing
What's
piss
that?
is okay.
Yeah, they don't care about throwing piss.
They
No one gives a fuck.
the powers above.
Also, you can take your dick out at it. Like the alt scene.
If someone asked, yeah.
especially
they
like,
do naked roast
They do
battle.
naked shit the whole
Yeah,
time.
true.
Who? How? First of all, I would never do naked anything because I'd have to fucking, my
Not even
doctor
naked sex.
caught me. My doctor caught me fluffing it once.
Last guy to
Of
see you
course.
naked.
You got caught fluffing?
Yeah, my doctor goes, "Don't worry,
no.
everybody does."
That's nice of him.
That is nice.
Now he's fucking
And
dead.
he's dead.
He sounded like the man.
He was great. He checked my prostate once, and I turned around and go, "That's all you got?" He's fingering my asshole. I came like a jackrabbit. Like naked roast, like what?
I don't
understand, man.
We might have definitely talked about it before, but when they did it in Vegas, I had Nate Diaz was in town, and I was like, "Come hang out at Skankfest. We'll get fucked up. It'll be fun." As soon as he gets there, it's the naked roast.
Who, Bargatze?
Nate Diaz, the UFC fighter.
Oh, okay, yeah,
And
yeah.
he
I
just
know.
walks in and is like, "What the fuck is this shit, dude?" So we all went to the green room and we're just in there drinking. Him and his boys. As soon as one of the guys gets off stage, this fat naked comic walks in. They looked at each other. They didn't even communicate at all. All of them just got up and left. They're like, "This shit's gay. What the fuck are you guys doing?" And I was like, "It's not gay." And then a fat naked guy came in and I was like, "All right, maybe it's gay."
I know the guy. I know the
Fuck,
guy
it's
who was
gay.
the first.
Yeah, he said it
I
was
know
the worst
Shout
feeling.
out Harrison, dude.
Harrison.
Walked out and he was like, I just watched Nate Diaz and be like, ew, and start to leave. And he had to be like, to your naked body.
Naked roast
It's
is
so crazy to put. I don't understand what people think they're going to get out of that.
Is the smallest because the adrenaline and all that. Your
It's-
dick is that big.
it's crazy.
You're
It's
on stage.
horrible.
Everyone in the crowd's just going, "Ew."
Listen, when I take a shower, I have to put it. I can't look at myself,
avoid- yeah.
Dude, I just took a
I
picture.
swear to
of this.
God, I hate myself.
Hotel mirrors, and they have those fucking glass showers now.
No, I
got a good one for you.
First of all, what?
Yesterday, I had some grub before the show. That was something was wrong with this chick.
Yeah.
Of course, I had 4 more wings.
Tendies?
First one went bad, and I was like, that tastes weird. Maybe it's just a different type of seasoning I don't know about. So I had
salmonella.
I had 4 wings. I got on stage. I've never had to shit on stage before.
What?
20 minutes in, I was like, "Oh my God, I'm going to have to shit my
Are
pants."
you gonna have to do an hour?
And I did an hour. Now, it went away, but it was one of those where it was
Oh
like,
my
that's
God.
weird. If I have to shit on stage, this is a real problem. The next morning, I wake up, terrible indigestion, like really fucking... And I was drinking a little, not more than... Nothing crazy for me. But they had me in this hotel room that was insane. It was like a penthouse overlooking the ocean.
Yeah.
Giant. But every shower was like a stone... Like the shower inside was stone. And then it just had a glass window out to the outside.
In the
The
bathroom?
whole side of the wall of the shower was just a window overlooking the city.
So the people could see.
So like if they looked up, they'd see this giant naked guy like. in the shit. But I was like, oh fuck, I feel terrible. I'm gonna make myself throw up.
Oh man.
So I had a toothbrush. I like stuck it in there. I thought it would be like a little. Dude, I was standing. Dude, I went like that. It was like 5 monstrous pukes. Anyway, I thought you'd enjoy that.
You probably had food
But
poisoning.
why?
I
From
did.
the-
I was
from the
so
wings?
sick. Yeah.
Dude, I almost shit myself on the way to the airport.
I just thought it'd be a fun visual of
Dude,
a giant fat guy in a skyscraper. Just
I don't think you're fat.
I don't even shut the fuck up, boss. You
fat.
bitch.
Dude,
Shut up.
6 o'clock in the morning, I almost shit my pants in an Uber on the way to the airport. I ate this spicy like pizza stuff. And I was like, before I left, I was like, I got to shit. And I'm like, I'll be fine. I
Yeah.
get in the Uber, and it was so bad, I had to sit like this. I was sitting sideways, dude. And I was just
Sitting
dude.
sideways.
And I was like, I'm not farting in this Uber. And I was getting the cramps were so
I'm not
bad.
farting in this Uber.
I had
I'm
to
putting my foot down.
I had to let it out. And I was like waiting to have it smell. I was gonna apologize to the lady that, yo, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna shit my pants. So then it was dude, it was so bad. I was flying out of Terminal D. We pulled up near A, and I'm like, you can let me out at A. And she was like, what? And I looked into A, and it looked like there was no lights on. I was like, actually, is that where they do pre-check? No, I don't think so. I'll go to D. Dude,
Yeah.
go to D, run into the bathroom. It was like before the security. There's no toilet paper. It was so bad that I go, no toilet paper. I went, I don't have time to look for anywhere else. Shat. And I was like, I'll just grab this.
Shat.
I'll grab a seat covering or something. And then I remember, I go, holy fuck, Brittany put Kleenex. We had like it wasn't even an
Yes,
argument. She
dude.
put like packets of Kleenex in my bag, and I was like, the fuck am I going to do with these? I don't use these fucking things. And I was like, oh my God, thank you so much. Took the Kleenex out, wiped my ass. hit the
Kleenex
sweat.
wipe's nice.
It was beautiful,
Yeah.
dude.
I was working years ago the comic strip in Fort Lauderdale, back in the day when girls were just throwing pussy at comics. And I guess I was dating this girl, and between shows, I went out and fooled around with another.
Yeah.
The girl was with me and just drove back to Jersey
Yeah.
that day. So that night between shows, I was fooling around with this girl. And I ate wings too.
The wings in Fort Lauderdale.
So I'm getting ready to do the second show, and I'm sitting there. And
Every comedian just got done eating wings. Dude. Just got done eating
It
wings.
was wings. I swear to God.
Hit her with the buffalo bread.
And I farted,
Spicy
and a little came out, and I ran in the bathroom before I was introduced, ripped my underwear off,
Oh,
wiped
no.
my and threw them in the garbage.
Dude. That's like a sniper disassembling his rifle.
Yeah.
Dude. Get it right out there.
I was working at a club when I first started. You remember they used to have painter pants when you used to wear the white.
Yeah.
I was wearing white painter pants, and I didn't have underwear on, and I didn't realize I had bright yellow piss stains. And I'm on stage, and someone yells, "He's got piss stains!" Oh, did I fucking bomb so bad? You can't get out of it because
Yeah.
bright yellow. He's got piss stains.
Oh my God.
Did you ever hear the Darryl Hammond story?
No.
Oh, he just comes up from Florida. He was just a meek, regular, no nothing. He knew nothing about New York. He's doing one gig. It's a nightmare. So there was a gig, Shooting Star in Yonkers. Fucking mobs, everything.
Yeah.
Italians, So he walks out. He's headlining, and they're talking and da-da-da. And he says to him, he goes, if you people would listen, you might find this funny. And some guy in the back stands up and yells, "He's wounded. Let's get him." Fucking,
Oh, that's tough.
it's tough.
Someone, that's a smart heckle.
Yeah.
Someone being like, he's weak right now.
Yeah.
He just showed vulnerability.
You
Get
can't
him.
get him.
Oh, fuck.
You can't show vulnerability. Who is that? Who's Davis?
Gabe Davis, touchdown this week. Didn't hit the celebration, that fucker.
Really?
He scored this weekend, didn't
For who? What
hit
teams
the
do you play with?
fucking the Bills.
You're an Eagle fan, though,
I am
right?
an Eagle fan, but I've come around on the Bills and
Bills
the Niners.
Mafia. Yeah.
Yeah.
Once I started hanging out with kids, these young boys that are playing in the NFL,
Athletes.
and I love them.
Wait, you know the?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I'm friends with a couple of the guys. But Gabe promised a touchdown celebration. But I
He
talked
probably
to him.
regretted it. He
I
probably
said, "Where the
regretted
fuck was that celebration?" He was like, "I got the wind knocked out of me as soon as I scored that touchdown."
it. Really?
And I watched it, and it's very funny. He doesn't celebrate at all. He gets hit, and he's like, just stands there with the ball.
The Bills killed. Who was it? The Raiders.
The Raiders, yeah.
God, I was
They
going to
needed
take
that.
him
They
too.
looked like shit against the Jets.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, the Jets
are
lost.
done.
Jets
they
are done.
lost.
I watched that.
They're
Yeah.
done.
Cowboys are good.
They were
Who
nasty.
do you like?
I know
You
whoever's
strike me
going
as a Cowboys fan.
No, when I grew up,
Doesn't he remind you of a Cowboys
Yeah,
fan?
he's
With the
Cowboys
rings
fan
and shit?
energy. Yeah.
No,
Backwards
no.
hat.
Backwards hat.
Growing up, backwards. Wait, okay, really, I'm going to wear it like this.
You look good.
Guys,
You look good.
It's goofy like
No,
that.
you look good.
No,
You look good.
Yeah.
like this.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
By the
Right.
way, don't cough into the mic.
You look like a general contractor. You look like a general contractor.
I am.
You look good.
Listen, really?
Yeah,
which
man.
is
Also,
better?
by the way, he's gonna wear hats forward from here on out.
I
Just
always
one
wear
compliment. It's over. He's going, wait, really? Yeah, you're gonna wear a hat forward.
I'm taking fashion tips from you two.
You look more serious.
Probably should.
These are fucking Jordans. One of my 40 pairs. I'm a headliner. Anyhow, so I grew up a Rams fan because I played on the Rams in Little League, and I grew up an Orioles fan because I was on the Orioles in Little League.
That's a good reason.
So, those were but that was back when Roman Gabriel and Deacon Jones and the Fearsome Foursome and, and the Orioles had 4 20-game winners. Back in the day, I got Pistol Pete's fucking rookie card at home.
Really?
Yeah, fuck yeah. Pistol Pete.
Hold on. Can you tell us some stories about when you were doing crack?
Yes.
Because it's so funny.
How long would you do crack for?
An hour? No. What do you mean? I mean, I was a drug addict. I mean, I started getting high when I was 15.
Okay.
Then you work your way.
For sure, yeah.
And then, I
Then you
started
do karate
smoking
and do crack.
it. I smoked it. Crack is just a fucking street name for freebase. I like to say I did freebase because I'm more eccentric. One time, I remember trying to sell this guy's car in New York. He gave me his car to cop, and I went into cop, and I tried to sell it, but I didn't have the bill of sale, so I just took the radio out and sold his radio. Here's a good one I used to do.
That's backwards hat behavior. That's backwards hat behavior. Oh, we were getting hoss with this.
Dude.
Billy was getting hoss.
Frontwards, backwards.
Frontwards, backwards. So, dude, I own you right now. I'm making you turn your hat forward and backwards.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Or you going to trade me for fucking candy corn in prison? Hey, man, I'll give you him and candy corn for that other young boy.
Yeah.
We could use another young boy.
This
here.
was a great.
We only
This
have
was
one
a-
young boy
I know
here
me
tonight.
too.
This was a great scam. You know how they have those fake $50 bills with advertisement on the back?
Yeah, I remember that.
And they look like real. And I would wrap 10 singles and then put the 50 in the middle, pull up to the guy, give me 6 vials, count it out, hand them, and take off.
Yeah.
One time I went, and this is in my act years ago.
Yeah.
One guy, I go, what do you got? He showed me, and I snatched him.
He snatched.
I snatched out of his hand, and he punched me twice in the head. He was fucking quick. He went, pop, pop, right? This fucking dude was quick, right? And I go, wow. But I drove away.
He was quick.
I'm like, whoa.
I mean, you got a combo off on one step.
Pow, pow. But I drove away, and I'm hitting cars on the side of the road.
Yeah.
And I pulled like a mile down the road. I was so excited because it stole like 3 vials from him.
Not bad.
And I threw it in a pipe and I hit it, and it was soap. And the punchline, that's a true story there. And then the punchline, I go, you don't rip me off when I'm ripping you off. You punch me in the face for soap? What the fuck? But it was soap. What the fuck you hitting me over soap? That's that's how committed he was.
He was.
And not only was it not freebase, it ruined my pipe.
Do you know what kind of soap it was?
Yeah.
Dove?
Free.
I wouldn't mind hitting some Irish Spring.
Yeah.
It feel good.
Dove.
That's good you stopped. It seems like a tough thing to stop.
Oh, thank you.
That is good.
Seriously.
I did. No, well, I got 37 years clean.
That's awesome.
37, but I gamble. I mean, I'm just a product. I'm just,
We've all got problems.
addicted to instant gratification. That's why we do stand up.
True.
Yeah.
You're up there getting that fucking response.
Yeah.
2 more, like I say, 2 more hugs as a kid, we'd have a fucking real job. Thank you, mom and dad. I mean, audience. Really, you got to validate my existence here at fucking Tiff's.
Millions of adults use nicotine on a daily basis and know that not all products make it easy. When you chew, you have to find a place to spit, and vaping can make you look like a tool. Luckily, Lucy brings you the easiest way to get that nicotine fix. Do it anywhere and everywhere. No gross spitting required. This is fucked up, dude.
No, it is disgusting.
They're kind of coming at you.
They are coming at me, but that's fine. They're right.
Yeah, pretty much everyone does not like seeing that dark brown.
I lived in a time where people didn't care.
Yeah.
And then I got to the big city.
True.
And these fucking city liberals,
dude,
they hate to see a spitter.
You gotta watch Yellowstone.
I watched 1883.
Yellowstone. I haven't watched 1883,
and it's got to be the exact same dynamic.
No, dude, Yellowstone shits. It's modern.
I know, but
it's not.
I've seen parts of it. Everybody says it's good. Everybody says it's good.
Dude, embrace your nature, dude, and watch it.
I saw one scene where a girl was playing poker with all these guys.
She's a tough bitch, dude.
It pissed me the fuck off. And
I
then
didn't see that part.
You'll see. There's one scene. That was the only scene I ever saw.
She's a bad. Like, they have a badass
garbage.
lady who's like a business.
And all
badass.
the ranch hands, they got in like a fight. They're all drinking whiskey. They're like,
dude,
just another day here at the Yellowstone Ranch.
You gotta watch it. True, but you have to watch it from the first episode. I found it just the shots of
it was gripping.
It was gripping and compelling.
It was gripping and compelling.
But anyway, dude. Luckily, Lucy brings you the easiest way to get that nicotine fix. Do it anywhere and everywhere. No gross spinning required. I already read that. For the nicotine experience, try Lucy Breaker pouches. Each one has a jewel-like capsule inside that cracks open to release flavor and hydration.
In my fucking mouth.
How about flavors like berry citrus, apple cider?
What do you think my favorite is?
Berry citrus.
No. Mango.
True. Oh, I was thinking.
I love feeling that mango burst in my fucking mouth.
Oh, my fucking God. Sweet peach releasing.
Fucking burst right in my mouth.
You can even choose your preferred nicotine strength to totally customize your experience. Visit lucy.co and use promo code DRENCH to get 20% off your first order. Shipping is always free. That's lucy.co, promo code DRENCH to receive 20% off and always free shipping. Here comes the fine print. Lucy products are only for adults of legal age, and every order is age verified. This product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical.
God damn it.
True classic. When you find a clothing brand that works for you, you're going to want to make it your entire wardrobe. True Classic is our pick. They've got amazing t-shirts that just fit. They're italicized, not mine. They're slim, but not too slim.
Not too slim.
So they show off what you're working on and what you have and hide what you have.
And you got to hide your body.
True Classic tees come in packs, so you can make one easy purchase and have shirts for every day of the week. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Packages of t-shirts, where the hell they come up with that?
I like it.
I will say.
Where'd you get that belt buckle, dude?
Bro, I got this. No, I got that when I was in San Diego. I bought that in San Diego.
What are you doing, boy?
Look at that, dude. I got that in San Diego.
Tuck your penis so we can see it.
Hold on, let me tuck my penis in.
Ew, Matt, not under the fucking boxers.
I wanted to tuck it down.
Ew.
I'll show you my thing. I don't want my little thumper popping up. I will say, I've been a Unique Low t-shirt guy forever. True Classic has eliminated. There's been a battle in my closet.
True Classic rules.
True Classic for
Unique
real.
Low, I'll tell you what, they don't even sell XX.
That's bullshit.
I go into that store, I leave humiliated
City
every
slicker
time.
shit, bro.
Yeah.
It's not for
I go
cowboys.
in there, I get not for big cowboy. I am a big cowboy.
Yeah, dude.
Obviously.
Big
ranch hand.
City slicker bullshit.
I drink whiskey. I play poker with girls. I say she's tough.
She also like fucks one dude and is like, "Don't say you love me. Fuck off."
Yeah, that's shit. I'm not watching.
It is kind of funny. The guy's like, "Do you want to come to a music festival?" And she just pushes his face and she's like, "Shut up, pussy."
I'm not watching that.
It's so fucking sick.
No.
Dude, Kevin Costner, dude.
Kevin Costner's awesome.
He went from Dancing with Wolves. Now he's battling the Native Americans.
Never even thought of it like that. What's going on with True Classics?
Sorry. Let their quick dry activewear. Once the weather cools down, pick up their long sleeved Henleys and stock up on their jeans, joggers, and puffer jackets. Let their quick dry active shorts be your best friend. They're stretchy and make.
I need a new best friend.
I need a best fucking friend, dude. And made with a sweat wicking blend to keep things cool and comfortable. You can even swim in them. So if you're ready, upgrade. These guys are crazy. So if you're ready to upgrade your look in your wardrobe, shop now at True Classic Tees.
You think Uniqlo's selling fucking swimmable fat guy shirts?
No way, dude.
No,
shorts.
Oh, shorts. I thought it was a shirt you could swim in. I was like, man, that's so embarrassing.
No, short. They're saying there's shorts that you can swim in. It's fucking nuts. And their t-shirts come with fucking packs.
I do like the shirts.
Shop now at trueclassictees.com and save 25% off with the code DRENCH25. That's trueclassictees.com, code DRENCH25.
Drenched.
That's DRENCH25. Look your best, feel your best, and be your best with your best friends, True Classics.
Your real new best friends, True Classics. Finally, a new best friend I can count on, True Classics.
Trust.
That doesn't betray me. You fucking backstabber. I know what you did.
That's city slicker talk, dude.
No, you're a city slicker.
What are you talking about?
I'm from Mechanicsburg, dude.
What? I'm from the hills of Delaware County, dude.
No, you're from Delco. That's city
Nah,
slicker.
they started building fucking all these developments on my
you
land. I
city
was at the
slicker.
ranch. I was going, what the hell? I'm at the Yellowstone Ranch going,
Yeah, true. No, Matt. You're not even good at horse noises. That's pretty good.
yeah, dude, I do them all the time.
Let me hear a good cow. Shockingly good,
Yeah,
dude.
dude, I do animal noises all fucking
Oh yeah,
day.
fuck. What do you, I've never heard someone go with the deaf cow.
What?
Like you're
That's how
going
they
from that.
sound.
I know it sounds perfect. Everybody else goes moo.
No
No,
way.
you're going. True Classics gonna love this ad read.
Let's get back to the show.
All right. Now you were a karate man too.
Back in the day.
Really? What
Did you
belt?
ever see him?
No, I've
He's
never
got a
seen
photo on his phone that's so fucking. He's got a jerry curl. He's throwing a kick in a fucking karate gi.
When did you start? Was the karate through childhood, or was that like a...
No, I probably in my 20s I was really fucking good too.
Damn,
I was fucking
that's awesome.
Imagine him on crack doing fucking.
tournaments. But I wasn't doing crack then.
That's Cobra Kai stuff, dude.
Yeah, you're a bad guy.
Bad karate guy.
Yeah, that was season 1 and 2. I stopped at 4.
You gave that little kid a kung fu snatch, dude, and hit the crack vials.
I was standing. I was like Kane in Kung Fu.
Dude, you're getting popped twice. Especially the noise you must have made. Like,
That fucking guy.
fucking asshole, fuck you.
It's like a fly.
Side swiping cards.
It's like a fly landed on me. Me and Norton were standing. Me and Norton were standing in front of a restaurant in New
Yeah.
York, and I went to throw a kick, and I slipped in like the garbage fucking juice on the
Slipped in the
ground.
garbage.
And I fell in the garbage juice on the ground. Fucking homo. You gotta look carefully. That's me in the black.
Damn, dude. That's crazy.
Yeah, the boss man.
I was the man back in.
Why'd
the
you
day.
stop the martial arts?
Crack?
True. True.
Fuck.
No, you just get older and you
Happens to some of
start
the great karate
You
masters.
start
Miller.
Crack cocaine.
You start partying.
Yeah.
You know.
True,
you
yeah. True.
We were young. Me and all my friends, we would just sit and get high and fight each other all night because we all took karate and we'd sit
Sounds
there.
awesome, actually.
Yeah, it's
It was
fucking
so
tight.
much. We'd sit there in the basement. There'd say there was 4 of us and we're getting high. We had this carburetor.
You
know
get
those
high
like-
on what?
pot, just pot,
yeah.
real high. And they go, "We're giving you a choice," and you had to fight the other 3. That was a choice. Or we'd go outside if there was like 6 of us and pick teams and just have our team and just fight on the front lawn. All
That's
So
great.
tight. That's
because
awesome.
everybody we all took
Yeah.
karate at the same school, and Yubi was the best. This dude Yubi, he passed. This fucking dude was so good, and then I was probably second because I was real quick. I could throw a sidekick, you couldn't see it. I was fucking so good, and then I fucking started getting pussy and shit.
Yeah, it destroys
that's
every
it.
karate guy.
Every karate master, the second
karate
one tastes of pussy.
Didn't you grow
That
up
is
playing
how you.
sports?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
We used to do that. We used to pick teams and fight in the basement.
Yeah.
That was fun.
for real.
Yeah, I mean, not like It ended when I put my friend through the wall. He was on my back strangling me, so I ran as hard as I could backwards into the wall.
nice.
Just put a body-sized hole in the
No more,
drywall.
no more wrestling.
There was
Yeah,
this guy-
that was immediately. We were like, "Oh my god!"
Whose house? Was it your house?
Yeah, it was mine. Yeah,
Oh,
Phil was steaming.
Yeah, dude.
He was fuming.
There was a guy Teddy.
hell? He was on my back.
There was a guy Teddy used to get high with us, and he had a fake eye, and we're all fucked up, and just like pus would pour down it.
Ugh.
He was sitting getting high one day with these other dudes, and one guy just threw a dart in his eye.
Holy fuck!
we were getting high one night, tripping on acid, and he was there, and we had to kick him out.
Yeah.
We go, listen, you can't stay here.
His eye.
Because your eye.
Yeah. Did it smell? I feel like it would,
I don't know. I didn't get that close. I didn't sniff his eye gook.
Where were you guys? Where is this in Jersey?
Yeah, we used to party. Then my friend had a band, and we would party upstairs with a band practice. One of the dudes used to come jam with him, Pat Denizio. He was in the band of Smithereens.
All right.
Do you know who they are?
Shout out to Smithereens.
He's dead.
Dead? Never mind.
Yeah, but weren't they a big band? I don't know.
I feel like I've heard of them.
Yeah,
I think I have as well.
I don't know. These are just old war drug stories, partying growing up.
That's what I like to hear.
We were fucking, before Coke. And I mean, if you think about it, I did have a lot of fun at times.
Yeah.
We used to go into parties,
It's the best part.
Yeah, and then it got real. But
How did it get real? What was the
one dude I
Jesus?
owed money for Coke. He torched my mother's car.
Damn.
It lit on fire.
How much did you owe him?
It's pretty serious.
Huh?
How much did you owe him?
600.
Man, that's a-
$600 he torched the
back,
car?
yeah, but back when
Yeah.
was that?
2 weeks ago. 39 years
You've
ago.
had some fire problems.
Oh yeah.
It's a reoccurring theme with you. What did you do?
Nothing.
What did you do?
And then I did nothing when our house burned down. I was in Sacramento.
Insurance cover it?
Yeah, but it's, I just wanted what I lost,
Yeah, true.
I had a Monet and a Warhol, I had my Honus Wagner rookie card. Well, he's doing his bits. Start the car, you fucking hack. Fucking.
No, it's good.
What do you call it? What was the question about?
What is that called when somebody sets fire to their own property?
Jewish lightning.
It's Jewish lightning.
Arson.
No, it's called Jewish lightning.
Well, I'm going to tell you how fucking legitimate I am. Let me tell you how legitimate. Bonnie had a Rolex. I bought a Rolex. I'm a headliner. And she lost it. Just fucking, so the insurance paid us whatever. A year later, I found it. It was in one of her shoes. I called it and I mailed it back to the insurance company. Because if I would have kept it, that's fucking fraud.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to jail
Yeah.
for some bullshit.
True.
You know what I mean? So in life, there's one thing I believe. I believe in karma, for real. If you do good things, I do this podcast. Maybe Rogan will ask me to do his.
Is that why you wore that mothership? You little fucker. You wore the mothership for that?
I did his podcast twice. I stink. I lost followers.
No, those one-on-ones are tough, especially when you're like, all right, this is it.
What's
This is
that?
big. When it's just you and Rogan.
No, it was.
That was I had my first time was pretty tough.
Yeah, that'd be scary.
It
man.
wasn't
Yeah.
tough because I've known him for 30
Oh, that's
fucking
right.
years.
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
known
yeah.
him
I didn't
from
know
day
him, yeah.
one. So, it just
I didn't know Rogan was such an O&A guy.
everybody. Well,
Yeah.
back then they were fucking the thing.
Yeah.
They were. Plus, he would go on too as a
Yeah.
guest. Back then before.
Well, no, that's what I mean as a guest. I didn't know. I didn't. Yeah.
Yeah, he told. I mean, those guys have lost their fucking minds.
Who O&A?
Oh,
Yeah, they're getting a
what
little
the
wild.
fucking.
They were ahead of their time.
Well, they were. Yeah,
If they
they
waited
were.
10 more years, they could just had a
Yeah.
successful
Well,
pot. Well, weren't they like going into churches and like
Well, they did that. They got kicked off the air for 2
Yeah.
years.
What was the church thing?
people were going
Sex
having
with
sex?
Sam. You try to have sex in different places in New York. Just stick it in,
Oh,
and you get
fuck.
points.
Yeah.
So a
They
couple
to a
went into
confessional.
St. Patrick's Cathedral. Is that the name of it?
Oh man,
Where
St.
you-
Pat's Cathedral.
Where you
Oh,
guys
In a
worship
confessional.
I
your
would
false
never.
gods.
You guys like
Ethnocentric
do not
religion.
do that.
Coming from a very
Do not do
ethnocentric
that.
religion.
Yeah, they
Worship your own
Free
history. It's really
Palestine.
weird.
it's,
Yeah, you guys do just worship your own history, isn't that?
who's that?
The Jews.
What about us?
You guys
Yeah,
worship your own history. That's
well,
the
we're,
whole point
we're
of your.
not solving and curing diseases and helping modern technology to move along in society and making it so you fucking
Now name the
idiots
bad
don't-
things you guys do too.
Now, name
the bad things you do also,
Here's
'cause you're saying the
sit
good
here.
things.
Let's sit here and think.
You're saying the good
let's
things.
sit here and go, why don't we have polio? I'll tell you why. Because of Jews. Okay, why
the
do we
vaccine.
have cell phones? Because of Jews.
True.
Did you
Okay.
start cell phones?
They do all the technology. Listen to me. You fucking. Here's the thing.
He loves this.
Listen to me.
More Nobel Prize winners than anybody.
Oh yeah, that was my next one. For science. For science.
I know you.
For science. I don't want to get into it.
Jewish people are very intelligent.
It's hard to argue with
Savvy.
common folk.
Very
Almost too savvy.
You know, we run the country, but there's 3% of us.
Yeah.
What does that say? What does that say for the other?
That was my
90,
next point, actually.
What does
You took my
that?
next
What does that say for the other 97%?
True. We do need to kill the 1%.
Well, that's the 1%. That's not us. You can look up the 10 richest people in the world and not Jews.
They probably keep themselves off the list. They're
No,
writing
they
the list.
They wrote the list.
They wrote the list.
Yeah, obviously.
Okay. See, you know what?
You guys love lists.
I'm a fan of Jewish.
Welcome to the Midwest podcast.
I'm a fan of Jewish success.
I love Jewish
Yeah, I
people.
love it, man.
No, you don't.
I really
swear
do.
to God, I really do.
I like Jewish people. Why would I not like Jewish people?
Well, not Hasidics.
It's fun. True. It's fun and for real. Who likes those guys?
not even Jews.
No, I don't. I can't think of anything.
The thing is, we get blamed.
But what's the religion? I never understood the
I'm
religion.
going to tell you something real quick. What the Jews need for real
Yeah.
is like a Malcolm X for Jews. Somebody that's
be you.
that aggressive. If I was intelligent enough and well spoken,
yeah, true,
you know
true,
what I mean?
true.
I think
if they ask for my diploma, then I'm fucked.
Isn't that the ADL? Isn't that like the Malcolm X?
Anti-defamation league.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, they're real. They take an ad out in the Hollywood Reporter. Stop anti-Semitism. Yeah, that ought to do it. Yeah. Because those kids that are burning down synagogues are reading the fucking Hollywood Report. Oh, they said stop anti-Semitism. Oh, give him back his yarmulke. You know.
that is funny. They put it there
Or
in
wherever.
that magazine. It's going just straight to other Jewish. The only Jewish people are reading that.
It's so
Like,
they need-
what movie are we making next?
Yeah. Well,
Another Marvel movie. Great.
the banks are financing those movies. And who runs the banks? The WASP. No, the WASP run
Yeah,
the
the
banks.
WASP and the
The
Jews
WASP, not the Jews. The WASP run. Your people run the banks.
We're not wasps. We're not
Catholic.
wasps.
Who
True.
Who owns the most property around the world?
The Vatican.
Catholic Church, baby.
Yeah, 144 million acres.
Yeah.
144
Bill
million.
Gates is catching up. He's getting a lot of farmland. That
No,
guy.
not 144 million acres. They don't fuck with Jews because we control the weather. So
Yeah,
we'll
we need
fucking
better
flood
weather.
there. We'll flood your stupid acreage and give us back our artwork. Anyhow, the Catholic Church has so much power. Okay, you don't hear rabbis fucking touching kids around the country, do you?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, that's
Whoa.
They've been sucking
Saul?
dicks and giving kids herpes or in this city.
I was just thinking
You didn't know about
that. Two guys. Two fucking dudes.
It's endemic. I heard it's also endemic in the.
Now you sound like
What?
a good Catholic, though.
What's
That's
that?
a good Catholic
a couple
response. It's
bad
like,
guys.
dude, two guys. I don't know how powerful the Catholic Church is these days. It's still rich, but it's not. It's lost a lot.
Well, there's a lot. People get more. You know, every group has their day in the sun.
True.
Yeah.
With power, you know, goes from this person, that person, females to males to gay to black. You know, it
when do
depends.
females have the power?
Never.
What?
You've been hanging around with your wife too much, dude.
You don't think females-
don't have any power?
You don't
and that's
think-
coming from a feminist perspective.
True.
They deserve more power because right now they certainly don't have power.
True.
Well, not in my house.
I wouldn't be misogynistic. I would not be misogynistic enough to say the war's over, the fight's done.
That's
They've got
No,
power.
I'm not saying
Are you
it's
talking about
done.
like back in like pre-modern
Well, I
societies?
mean, look how.
You're talking about fictional stories of civilizations that had female leadership. Because they really never did.
They never had them.
Yeah.
Oh,
There was
really?
always really clearly
Golden
general.
Cleopatra.
Gold in my ear, which the movie's coming out soon.
What's that?
Gold in my ear. She was the prime minister of fucking Israel back in the day. She was fucking amazing.
She was amazing.
Yeah, Israel's no bigger than New Jersey, surrounded by enemies. Surrounded by enemies.
Just like Jersey.
Just like Jersey. Surrounded by enemies.
I wonder how they do so well if it's just a small country surrounded by enemies.
Well, we help them with the military. Why do we help them with military?
Because
well,
Jewish lobbyists.
No. Okay, I hate fucking spreading knowledge amongst people that won't remember it the next day. But what I'm going to tell you, after the 6-day war,
Yes.
after 7 countries
Gave back Sinai or the peninsula.
gave back land in Egypt, traded, and no country gives back land after war. If that's the case, we would lose Texas, you know.
Yeah.
So it was a trade. We gave back land to Egypt. And
what was the trade? What did you guys get? Because you guys are savvy
military help from the United States. They made the treaty.
What
United
a deal!
States.
What a deal!
Yeah.
What a deal to give land back.
Yeah, to give shitty land in Egypt
It's not
back.
shitty. The Toll Brothers could build so many condos there and townhouses.
It actually, I think, is pretty good land because I think it connects the Gulf to the
Crescent.
Mediterranean.
I'm doing Israel in January. I've never been there.
Really? Can you go for free?
What's that?
Can you go for free?
It's too late.
It's too late. At a certain age, you can.
Not with that backwards hat, bro.
Backwards hat, yeah, you could sneak in.
Thank you, mister.
Yeah.
Listen, fucking perfect teeth and hair. Let me explain something. Every time I look at this fucking dreamboat, I want to fucking smash him. This little dreamboat that's fucking too pretty to be funny, but
That's too pretty.
My curse. It's my curse.
Yeah.
this fucking little slim body and this little.
He does have a nice bod.
You an hour in prison, you're done.
I can't lie. I'm a pretty boy.
It's
Get
gonna
some
fall. I
badass
cannot
sleeves,
wait
dude.
till you lose your. I can't wait till you lose your hair. Oh, nothing will make me happier than see you in 20
You
years.
still have hair.
Yeah, but it's going in the
Yeah,
front.
you
I'll
look
lose
great.
it.
What are you
It's not
talking about,
bad.
dude?
Yeah.
Mine's going
Your hair's looking
fast,
great.
bro. It's coming. Mine's going bad. it's crazy.
That like when you find it in the shower or something, you know, and you pick it up and you're going, there's cum stuck to it. You know, from the night before.
clump in the
From the
drain.
night before.
Yeah, my bed. If I don't do the sheets fast, it
start
looks
coming.
for real. It's crazy. Whole thing is white sheets. It's just covered in hair. It's pretty depressing. What, you got to go soon?
I don't think I'm doing that other one. Oh,
Why? What
fuck.
time is it?
It's 20 after 2. and I'm
Okay, what
supposed to be
time?
there.
We're at 50. Why don't you get over there? You can make it if you. Oh, you drove. Fuck.
Where are you gonna go?
Actually, that'll be quicker. He's doing Are You Garbage.
Are we
Yeah,
go-
dude.
You should do that.
Yeah, I'm good. Well, I'm going to try, but
But you
here's
got a special out.
no, it comes out to the 26th.
26.
The 26th
It's
on,
one of the gas digital ones.
on Viewmaster. You'll be able to find it. YouTube/Rich Voss. Or go to richvoss.com. Plus, we're starting our podcast up again. My wife hates me.
Yes.
We're starting that up.
That is good.
That'll be everywhere.
Yeah,
My
she's
wife
very
hates
good at talking shit to you.
She's funny, man.
She is funny.
You know how many comics have throughout history have stole her style and my style? I mean, listen, we're just icons. Hey, listen, I'm going to go, but where can a guy on his way, if I wanted to stop and get a bag of peanuts, where, like, is there a place on the way where a guy can just, after November, December, still buy candy corn anywhere? Do they still sell it? Or only that month of October you can get it?
Shut up.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Not even water. This is the fucking low budget podcast. I'm done.
Get
Go to
up. What the fuck was that? You look like a dog taking a shit. What was that?
His back cracked.
You hurt your
His
back.
vertebrae just dropped.
This couch is a nightmare, dude. This couch hurts your back so fast.
It sounded like 4 blocks falling on top of each other.
You gotta get some candy corn in you. You gotta get some candy corn to strengthen that back.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you, boss.
Dude, pleasure. Thank you. Oh, my God. Oh, God damn it. It's so funny.